Hello there, chat. How y'all doing? Have a good one, I hope. Alright, let's see. Whoa. I don't know what the hell that just was. Alright, let's see here. God, I've only just started this stream and my body's just like, gas! All of the gas must come up and out! Holy shit. Hey there, Liz. Are we good, body? Are we done? It's the camera, isn't it? You're shy of the camera. It's okay. It's fine. Alright, let's see. Twitch says we're excellent. Streamlabs is running optimally. The chat is scrolling and the game is running. Oh, wait. But the game is not the active route yet. Now it is. So, I think we're good to go. Alright. So, with that, let's go ahead and get this party started by saying, greetings and salutations to you. My name is Featherhoof, and welcome back to another live stream, where we are back in Final Fantasy XIV land for Final Fantasy XIV Friday, where, well, we got a couple things on the docket. We got a couple of things to do. I got White Mage up to level 90 stupid fast. Like, I mean, like, crazy fast, like a week fast. And I don't know what it is, man. Like, getting from level 80 to 90 is really fast. And I don't know why. I'm not complaining, mind you. I'm just confused. So we have a whole quest line to do, a whole role quest line to do. Halloween, or I'm sorry, All Saints Day, All Saints Wake is finally upon us. They're just a few months late, and we're gonna go do that. And yeah, otherwise have a good time. As you can see, I'm getting my White Mage artifact gear, which is like I said when I first saw it, kind of eh. But the thing that bothers me the most about it, if I could demonstrate it, what bothers me the most about this damn outfit. If I may. Featherhoof, could you put your feet up real quick? There you go. If I could... hold on. Wait. Look! Look at it. Look at him down there. Someone cut the toes off the boots! They're thigh-high boots that someone cut the toes off of! Why? Why? It's stupid. And it bothers me. Alright. So let's start in the place where we always start. We gotta do them dailies. I can't wait for the beast tribes to show up and we can start doing those dailies. Those are the dailies I'm really looking forward to, but we don't have any beast tribes yet. Hit a bit. Hit a bit. Hit a bit. Ah! Hey, bird! What's happening, Bo? How you doing? Hit a bit. Hit a bit. Ugh. Oh. I gambled and I lost. Hit a bit. Hit a bit. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ah, fuck. It's Leap of Faith time. Sleepy? Sleepy? Wake your ass up, bird. Shake them tail feathers out. Wake up. Get them worms. You know, early bird stuff. What better way to start a Final Fantasy XIV, Friday stream than with getting my ass terrified? Boing. Ah! Oh, shit. Okay. Almost. I didn't know if I was going to make that one. Okay, made it. Yay. Okay. Tim! Look out below! Oh. Okay. It's funny when other people fall to their death. It's not funny when it happens to me. Enemy. Whee! This is a weird this one is a weird one. I've never seen this configuration before. Oh fuck. The ones that are like put close together, those are always the hard ones. There it is. Hey, I made it! I did it! Yay! Sweet. I mean... So how's everybody been? What's everybody been up to? How y'all doing out there? Come on. Oh, I forgot to do something. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. That was a weird config. I've never actually seen the Leap of Faith in that specific configuration before. That was a weird one. Hi, I want to sell you something. You will take it now. There you go. Stuff, lots of scary ones. Ooh, doing the scary ones. Nice. I made a lizard folk kind of character. I don't know. Why I don't even play D&D. Because it's fun to make things, even if it's just characters. Let's see, where was I going again? Ah, yes. Place where the Halloween event always is. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. Shoopy doo doobie doopy doobie 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 doop doobie doop doobie doobie doop 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 doop. Aww. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, Halloween, Halloween in January. Where's the... Wait. Oh, they're back here. Hello, Adventurers Guild Investigator, whose name I don't... whose voice I don't remember what I gave. I might tell you earlier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's the bad news? What'd you do? What did you do? No way! Wow. Past couple of weeks have been bad for fucking celebrities and, you know, their lives. What the fuck? Bob Saget, Sidney Poitier, Betty White, Meatloaf. God damn it. Fuck. All clowns wake. Ah, we meet again! You're the adventurer who so kindly assisted with me. Assisted with me? Assisted with me? Shouldn't that just be assisted me? Yeah, they put an extra with in there! You're the adventurer who so kindly assisted with me with my investigation in the past, yes? In years past. Oh man, come on, game devs. You can't... You have to have somebody on your team that, like, double checks the localization and the translations, right? Anybody? You're the adventurer who so kindly assisted with me with my investigation in years past, yes? Truth be told, your timing couldn't be better. There's a small matter I could use your help with, should you have a moment to spare. As you can see from the decorations about town, All Saints' Wake is nearly upon us. And I am pleased to report that this year, at least, I have seen no sign of those fiends from the Continental Circus as of yet. That said, I do not mean to say that things have been uneventful of late. A rather peculiar gentleman known as the Scarlet Snout has appeared to fill the vacuum of absurdity left by the circus. Most suspiciously, as I'm sure you will agree. Which is why I set about investigating the matter. However, things have not quite gone to plan, as I was hoping you might be able to help me look into this strange character. Do you think you could spare some time to ask the residents of Gridania about the Scarlet Snout? I don't know if I should, because that sounds like a sexual position. You know, it's like, excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about the Scarlet Snout? You know, I might get a few slaps if I walked up to women and said that. Ah, you have my thanks. I shall continue to do my part in the meantime. Pray alert me should you learn aught of interest. Could you imagine going into a furry convention and walking up to somebody and going, "Excuse me, would you like to talk about my Scarlet Snout?" It's just like, you might not get the reply you desire there. Name Scarlet, would that mean talk about her cute snoot? It could do that. Mean that. What do we got here? We got a tall dude. Hello, tall dude. A man with a red nose. Psst. Oh, I'm sorry, that's... Psst. Listen. This is just between the two of us. I've met a man of whom you speak. In fact, he even invited me to a banquet of sorts. Yes, I was relaxing by the river the other night when I suddenly heard a voice that I couldn't quite place. I turned around to see a man dressed in a motley? Standing behind me. We got to talking. Befitting his appearance, he was quite the jovial fellow, and after a pleasant little chat, he invited me to dinner at his home in the coming days. I called it a banquet, but he assured me that it would be a modest affair, with only him and a few of his newfound friends. You don't go to that! You don't go to that! If a stranger shows up to you, like, "Hey, would you like to come to my place for dinner?" It'll just be me and a few of my, close friends. That's when you're like, no. We can go with that. He also swore me to secrecy. No doubt he doesn't want strangers to come and crash the event. So don't tell anyone else I told you about this, alright? Exactly. Alright, where's this other dude? Where's the other dude? Oh, he's way up there. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Oh, I can just take this. See, because I was like, if you go to that, that's when you're gonna find yourself like as a sacrifice to some pagan god you weren't even aware existed. And they're gonna be suddenly in robes and like laying you out on a table. A fellow with a red nose? Why, no! I've heard nothing of such a man, and I most certainly haven't been invited to a holiday feast organized by such an individual. Perish the thought! He's even inviting children. Okay. All right. I'll tell you all I know. Man, I didn't know I was so good at grilling children. Jesus. I was heading home from an errand when this fellow with the most prominent proboscis... What child uses the word proboscis? Okay. Approaches me and asked if I'd visit him at his house. Run, child! Run! Said he needed someone to share his toys and sweets. Run! Just turn the other way and run! At the same time, he made me assure him that I would tell no one of his offer, or that he even spoke to me at all. If he found out about this, I don't know what would happen. Promise me you won't tell anyone. You won't tell anyone else. What the fuck? Are they aware that they basically have made an episode of To Catch a Predator? I mean, what the... Exactly this! Nobody... What the hell? What? Do they not teach stranger danger in the land of Eorzea? Hey there, Warby! What the fuck? Can't say I've seen anyone matching that description myself. But now that you mention it, I remember a friend of mine saying she saw an odd character wandering about here the other day. It stuck with me because she said he was dressed up in an odd garb, almost like that of a jester. I can't guarantee that was the man you were looking for, but it sounds too similar to be a coincidence, yes? Notice he only invited the men and the children. He looked at women and went, ew, no, and walked away. Oh, it probably will, yeah. It'll turn out to be something completely innocent, but I mean, the implications are there. He saw a woman looking at him, and instead of going over to her to invite her, he went in the opposite direction. Okay, now seriously, how can we take anything seriously? This guy's name is literally Rumor Monger. His parents must have hated him. Ah, so you're looking for this so-called Scarlet Snout as well, are you? Well, tough luck. I'm gonna beat you to him. See, I've heard that he's a well-heeled bloke who loves nothing more than to share his fortune with his friends. Ever since then, I've been searching high and low for him. Even if I did know anything, damned if I'm gonna share it with anyone. Oh, so you just want to be his friend so you can take his wealth. Nice guy. Fuck you. It's like, oh, it's a rich guy that shares his wealth with his friends. Man, maybe if I'm his friend, he'll give me his money. Wow. I mean, points for being honest, but at the same time, wow. I'm sorry, I just noticed this gunbreaker has her own little entourage of potatoes. I just noticed the potato entourage. Sorry, I just saw the potato entourage around this lady. I just said they caught my eye. Here's a gunbreaker. Here, you can use a regen. There you go. Before the potatoes lay you out. Hello. Ah, you're back! Did you glean anything of interest, perchance? Maybe. Wow, that's a small potato! My minion's almost as big as her! Holy shit! Inviting total strangers to his abode and swearing them to secrecy? Most suspicious indeed. Yes, I highly doubt he is inviting these people out of the kindness of his heart. Something is afoot here. Maybe even a hand at that. Speaking of which, I was able to uncover some new information myself. It would seem most sightings of the Scarlet Snout occurred by the river. So maybe he lives in a van down by the river. I suspect it would be relatively easy to spot him if we staked out the area, and yet I am hesitant to go myself. I have been asking around for so long now that it is likely that our suspect knows me and is taking pains to avoid me. While I am loath to impose upon your kindness, might I ask you take care of this alone? I promise that I will be watching from a safe distance and will not hesitate to lend a helping hand should you need it. Oh, thank you ever so much. Now, we've no time to lose. Let's hurry along to the riverbank. Yes, right by the Leatherworkers Guild should give us a good vantage point. I think he's just a coward. He doesn't want to do it himself. Boo, doo, doo. You don't get many chances to go down here. Sometimes I forget that this down here even exists. say then, mister? No, not there. Here. Over here. Greetings, my friend. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, dear me. Why the cold reception? Surely my appearance doesn't frighten you. Dude, I've saved the fucking planet. Actually... Truly? But how could that be? Why, I dress like this so I can bring laughter and levity to one and all. But where are my manners? I should introduce myself. I am Papa Gruff, a humble clown. Would you care to share your name with me? Warren? Such a pleasant name. Brings a smile right to the face. Oh, it feels like wait. Oh, it feels like we're thick as thieves already. But how to commemorate our newfound friendship? Oh, but of course. Why don't you join me for my humble abode for a feast? I swear you haven't lived until you've been to one of my banquets. I ask only one favor. You want to tell no one about this. It wouldn't do if some random stranger barged in on our gathering of friends, yes? Should I find out you have gone against my wishes? Well... but I jest. That's what I do, you see. I wouldn't dream of harming even a flea. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. Anyway, come meet me under the Bedbridge Meadows Bridge whenever you're ready. And I'd be more than happy to show you the way to my home. Well, ta-ta for now. He's fun to voice. So that was our man, was it? I must say, his appearance was every bit as distinctive as the rumors said. Pray tell, did he invite you to his feast as he did the others? I had a feeling this was how things might play out. While his actions are most suspicious, it has been possible to tell exactly what his goal is, and whether or not he has any malicious intent. I suppose our best option is to play along for the time being. But I ask you to head to Bent Branch... I always have a... Bent Branch Meadow and observe things from a safe distance? If it seems the snout is up to no good, we'll put a stop to it straight away. I myself shall first return to the Adventurers Guild in order to deliver my report. Let us rendezvous at our destination when we both are ready. Report? How do you have a report? The investigation's not over yet. How do you have a full report? The things that needs to be handled, judged and staved. Why do I don't know why Bent Branch Meadows is always one of those names in this game I've always had a hard time saying. Bent Branch. It's the ba-ba. It's the ba-ba of it. The ba-ba. Ba-ba branch. Ba-ba-ba-ba branch. Branch. I fell down. Hello? Okay, yeah, he's asking me to meet him under a bridge. Or near... This location should afford you a good vantage point of the precise location the Scarlet Snout gave you. Observe from a distance in the hope that he reveals himself. Okay, I will do that. I'm being covert. No one will see me in my bright white and red garb. And my long magic stick. Ah, welcome one and all. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you here today. Perhaps that is a bit too formal for the occasion. Let's try this again. My friends, welcome to the House of Gruff. By all means, make yourselves at home. The heck are you carrying on about over here? I can hear you from miles away.
My beloved wife! What brings you here?
What brings me here? Why, our dear son and I were worrying you might burst a lung screaming like this. Oh, Papa! Mumsy has told me all about the party. I can't wait to meet all of your new friends.
Yes, darling. I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely splendid time.
No doubt your father has invited sheer multitudes of illustrious guests, so that we can all sacrifice them to Pazuzu. Isn't that so, Papa?
But of course, my sweet. And don't you worry, I can assure you that the event will be quite the spectacle. Just think of all those innocent fools sauntering casually to our abode, blissfully unaware that they are, in fact, marching towards their doom.
Oh, how I love seeing the terror on their faces when they realize their fates. It is truly to die for. Quite literally for them. Told you they're going to sacrifice this to Pazuzu.
Yes, and with the fear we've extracted from the depths of their very souls, we can summon forth our fiendish friends and hold the banquet of our dreams. The night of Devilry shall finally be upon us.
The night of Devilry? Is that something fun? It'll be the most fun you've had, a little one. Admittedly, I have yet to experience it myself, but I've heard enough of the legends to know it will not disappoint.
Any road, our beloved guests are scheduled to arrive any moment now. Head back to the venue, my dear family. I shall return anon.
You like my my birdie raincoat? I love the birdie raincoat. Am I supposed to go to them, or what's going on here? Hello, Harlequin Guide. How are you doing? Where am I going? Oh, I gotta go back up top. He's over there. Whee! Back from Bent Branch, are you? Back from... We're in Bent Branch! What do you mean, back from? Are you... You're mentally challenged, aren't you? Pray, tell me, what exactly did you witness there? Good gods! This... Great Scott! This sounds like a plot most foul indeed. Fortunately, help is at hand. Upon hearing my reports, the guild saw fit to dispatch an expert in matters of the occult to aid us in getting to the bottom of this. Hope there's a Rathalos nearby. I know that by the shadow. I'm most certain he will be able to help us come up with an effective way to thwart the Snout's villainy. Let me know when you are ready and I shall introduce you to him. It's Mark. Okay. Is it Markiplier? No, Markiplier has better hair sense than that. Ready to proceed with our investigations, are you? Excellent. Allow me to introduce you to our esteemed collaborator. This is Mark E., a specialist in matters of the occult dispatched by the guild to assist in apprehending the nefarious Papa Gruff. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that I have a grasp on the situation as it stands. If it's quite all right with you, pray, share all you have learned about our quarry thus far. I see. Quite fascinating indeed. Yes, it was all as I read in that tome. Ah, my apologies. I tend to get lost in my own thoughts sometimes. Allow me to begin by giving you a brief introduction of the so-called Night of Devilry, or at least as I understand it. It is said that during All Saints' Wake, the saints are invited to banquets in the heavens each and every night. At some time, the world below is left unprotected, and fiends summoned by the ogre Pumpkinhead are free to wreak havoc on the defenseless denizens. One fiend in particular is said to be especially boisterous. I speak of the one known as the Doomsday Clown. Though perhaps you know him better as the Scarlet Snoot, or Papa Gruff. In any event, they are all the same most nefarious personage. If the text are to be believed, those who set foot in his domain are fated never to return. Well, I have the return spell. I could just use that. It would make me return. I say, just listening to this tale is enough to make my hair stand on end. That said, it seems we've quite the task on our hands, even attempting to save his would-be victims. Have we no way of protecting ourselves once inside his lair? I thought you would ask. I thought you would never ask. Pray, feast your eyes on these fine creations of mine. I can't. They're invisible. I present to you 2 artifacts I have created for referencing a number of ancient tomes, together with some of my own personal touches, of course. Behold the fiendish lantern and a phial of warding holy water. What do? You must wonder. Well, allow me to explain. First of all, the fiendish lantern emits a certain wavelength of light that voids absolutely detest. As for the warding holy water, it not only protects the holder's soul from being stolen, but also enables one to rescue the lost souls of others and return them to their mortal frames. I have not yet had the opportunity to test them and thus cannot vouch for their effectiveness, but I am very much hoping that they will serve you well, for both our sakes. Eh?
Oh?
Wait, you mean there's no guarantee that? And there's no guarantee that... But it matters not. We face a potential crisis here, and beggars cannot be choosers in times of need. My friend, are you willing to put your faith in Mark E's creation and do what needs to be done? Or is it like, because the E's at the end, you gotta give it some kind of little, it's Merk. I think it's Merk. Excellent. In the meantime, I shall do my best to ensure that the Scarlet Snoot is not able to lure anyone else into his trap. Speaking of the Snoot, I have also heard another rumor. Apparently, he has been handing out odd pumpkin cookies to those who attend his feasts. Should you come into possession of such a confection, why don't you show it to me when you return? All right, have a good one, Bird. Thanks for stopping by, Bo. It's always good to see you and good to hear from you. Splendid. Before you go, allow me to furnish you with a link pearl. Rest assured that I shall do my damnedest to support you from afar after you enter the Dread Clown's personal domain. Also, should you wish to know aught more about the items with which I have furnished you, just say the word. I shall return to Miketo's amphitheater to see that no other frightening hijinks ensue. When you have found out what you would about... I'm sorry, that seems to be a weird sentence to me. I don't know why my brain can't wrap around that. When you have found out what you would about the Snoot, pray visit me there. I don't care if it's supposed to be pronounced snout. I like saying snoot. It's fun. There's Liz. Hi, Liz.
Ah, if it isn't my friend Warren. Terribly sorry for the delay. Your timing couldn't be better. I'm pleased to report that I finished preparing for the festivities. Let my loyal Harlequin guide know once you're ready, and he'll be more than happy to show you the way to the venue.
Seasonal event instance unlocked! You may now access to the Phantom's Feast seasonal instance. To join the feast, speak with the Harlequin guide under the Bent Branch Meadows Bridge or in the Acorn Orchard. The Phantom's Feast is a light party instance for players. There are no class, job, or level requirements for participation. Parties that register for the instance with less than 4 members will be filled out automatically via the matching system. Ew. Ooh, you want to team up, Liz? I'm going to invite you to play. Here we go.
I'm frightfully sorry for having kept you waiting. Do you wish to head into the banquet now? Master Gruff is eagerly anticipating your arrival.
Let's do it. Wait. Oh no, it was too much for me! Oh, I died! Eh. Ooh, nice bow. Oh, that's Tsukiyomi's bow. Nice. Good find. That's prettier than my bow. Holy shit. I had to work hard for my bow. Fuck. I only got this thing going on. Yours is prettier. You good? All right, let's see if they've switched it up this year. Let's see what they got going on. Oh, we are looking a little different. Yeah, actually, they didn't reuse the same thing that they've reused for the past, what, 6, All Saints Wakes? Doobie-doo, doobie-doo. So the next, I'll do all the power to assist you. Alright, you got holy water. Okay, it's a tiny little... Okay. Wait for me! I want to kill some too! Yay! I get to do something. Mine! Man, this guy's just going off. It's like he doesn't even need us. And blah! I missed. Do 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 do. Shoobity doobity doo, doobity doo, doobity doo, doobity doobity doo. Alright. The playroom. Let's play forever and ever and ever. Ah! Hi! I guess we open. Ah! Okay, we gotta run through the pumpkins and not get shot by the bombs. Hey, I walk over it. Is it not working? Come on. Ooh. That looks painful. Yay! Ah! I'm going to get killed. You're gonna blow up in my face. Mine. Why did none of them open? What the hell? Went through them. We win! Did we win? Oh, wait, we won. Okay. I save souls. I save souls. I save souls. Doopy doopy doo. This is actually a neat little new dungeon they made. I'm glad they made a new dungeon. This is actually really neat. I like it. I'm taking the hell out of this. Hi, Mama Gruff. Here, I'm gonna save your soul. Oh, not that way. Anyone over there? Ooh, I got the soul. I save. Featherhoof save souls. Greetings, my dear friend. Please eat your fill. We want your soul to be nice and plump when we devour it. Strangely enough, the food appears to be entirely safe. I suggest you eat your fair share and try to keep Mama Gruff happy. Nom 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 nom! Oh. Oh, I see. We gotta make sure that all the dishes get eaten. And we have to protect each other while we're doing it. Too much noms, Mama Gruff. Stop! I'm going to get fat. I'm not going to fit into my robes anymore. Nom 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 nom. Eating a whole turkey dinner by myself. Look at it. Ooh, so scrumptious. Num. Num. Oh, we win! Yay! We're awesome. Me and Liz are just totally just wrecking things here. We're the best. Doopity-doopity-doop. Doopity-doopity-doopity-doop. Die. We do all the savings, all the killings. I free child. Oh, they poured me an arrow. I didn't notice that. Whoa! Childs. Arrive in the ballroom. We're gonna go to a ball? But I'm not well, actually, I think I'm not entirely off the I save child. Child? Childs? More childs? Where'd we go? Oh! That was where we were going anyway. Child is safe. Ellie! Hello, Ellie! How are you? Oh, nobody? I'll get them! I'll get you, Gadget! I know, right? Me and Liz, we're the best. Oh yeah, and these other two. Yeah, but most me and Liz. Also, hello, Blackfoot. I don't know if I said hello to you yet or not. Hello, the Blackfoot. You might curse on the screen. Hi. Look at them, they're all strutting their stuff out there. Anything red? You want to leave this place alive? Yeah. Oh, hi. Boop. Ah, crap. Go away, you stupid things. We're busy. Whoa, what is this? Dead. It's killed like a whole big group of them. I love it. I save. I save. Oh, Jesus. Come on now. Overkill, isn't it? Ah, shit. Your soul is saved! I heal you! Yay! I got pumpkin cookies. He exploded! Ear wiggle! Yay! I always love the ear wiggle. Now what? Oh, he's back. Okay, he's back over there. Damn straight we did! Was there ever any doubt, Liz? We are that awesome. I mean, come on. And it's only bragging if it's not true. Ah, there you are. Glad to see you return from the spectral realm in one piece. I say, did Marquis's inventions provide adequate aid? Yes. Do, do, do. Relieved I am to hear that. Small wonder the man came so highly recommended. And of course, I must thank you for risking your life and limb to put them to use. Thanks to you, we can start... Damn it. Thanks to you, we can rest assured that the souls of the Gridanian people are safe from the fiend's trickery. I am full glad to finally lay my eyes upon this rumored cookie as well. Oh, and just to be safe, I took the liberty of advising the other invitees not to attend the feast for their own good. I am concerned, however, that some of them did not seem so keen on heeding my instructions. Should you find any that have gone on ahead, pray save as many of them as you can. There it is. There's the burp that was threatening to hit. Now that we know that Marquis's creations can be relied upon, there is no reason to think we should not be able to rescue everyone from the snoot's clutches. What are we looking at? What are we seeing? Oh, Papa, where have all my friends gone? Don't worry, sweetheart. Father will sort this all out. What the heck were those abominable trinkets anyway? And why did you not warn me that one of those despicable adventurers might crash our party? Oh, my beloved, pray calm now your heart. The adventurer fellow was one thing, but rest assured that none of our ordinary guests will be equipped with such artifacts. We shall have our fun soon enough, believe you me. What's more, I found someone who was volunteered to help us in our quest. They say the best approach is just to wander around the dame shouting out invitations to anyone within earshot. Why, just imagine how many guests they'll manage to lure here with such a bold approach. Now, listen to me. Be sure to invite as many people as possible, all right? The more terror, the better, I say. Your wish is my command, Master Graf. This will be a fine All Saints wake indeed. That said, I do wonder who this mysterious new acquaintance might be. Rest assured that I will keep close watch on the Scarlet Snoot to make sure that his baleful plans never come to fruition. I will see to it that none of his expected visitors attend his banquet. Then, when he comes out to ascertain what has gone amiss, we will strike with an expert team assembled by the Adventurers Guild, putting an end to the villainy once and for all. In the meantime, I ask that you pray go and rescue anyone the Snoot has already managed to lure into his domain. That would doubtless encourage him to abandon his scheme even sooner. Words, Featherhoof, read them. You can now attempt the Phantom's Feast seasonal instance again by speaking with a Harlequin guide in either Mikote's Amphitheater or the Acord Orchard. Successfully completing the instance will earn you a pumpkin cookie. You can exchange cookies for items and equipment by speaking with the Shady Smock in Miketo's Amphitheater. You can also speak with the Genial Geyser and join the Marvelous Masquerade in the Hall Table. No. I'm part of the Winners Club. I know. Bask in my awesomeness. Whip! New face right now available from the Esthetician. Now, where is Dude? He's down here? There he is, I see him. No, that's not him. Actually, I want to talk to him anyway. Oh, this is him. Okay. Oh, yeah, the Shady Smock, yeah. We need 2, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 18 in total. Ay, Dios mío. Okay. We got 5 per, so that's 4 runs. You ready to go, Liz? Gonna do it again? Surprised Tyro ain't here. Tyro loves doing seasonal events. Hey, what the hell? I'm a healer, damn it. Healers mean instant pops of dungeons and shit. The fuck is this? Oh. There we go. Here we go again. I'm gonna smash it.
We'll kill you. We'll kill you. Haha. Whee! Where are those poor captive souls? They need our savings. We're just that awesome. In a bit. In a bit. And, oops, I missed terribly. I save. Hey Blackfoot, have you done this yet? Do you need to do some runs? You want to join us? Shooby-dee-doo, shooby-dee-doo, dooby-dee-doo, dooby-doo-doo-doo. Oh, come on now! Unlock it while we're doing this, and you can get it on the next run. Here we go. Mine, 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 all mine, all mine, all mine. Also mine. Hey. Get it! Jesus. Mine. 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 What? Activate, damn it! Did we win? Oh, you won! Yay! So we got a white mage, an astrologian, a bard, and a machinist. 2 healers and 2 long-range melee DPSs. That's an interesting team. Doobie-dee-doop, doobie-dee-doop, doobie-dee-doop. Doobie-dee-doop, doobie-dee-doop, doobie-dee-doop-dee-doop-dee-doop. Shoopity-doopity-doop. Shoopity-doopity-doopity-doop. Doopity-doop. Now for the noms! Doobity-doop, doobity-doop, doobity-doop. You guys got it? All right, they got it. They got it. Bye-bye. Nom it down, Liz. Nom it down like awesome. I'm on this one. This one's mine. More food, Mama. More food, please. Can I have some more? My turn at the exclusive one. I want the whole turkey. I want the whole turkey. I want it between 2 slices of bread with some cheese and some ketchup.
Jesus. So many foods. We win. Oh god, I just noticed our health. Oh, we're all level 1. That explains. I just noticed our health. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, 79? I haven't seen that since level 1. Oh, yeah. I actually didn't notice the entire last run we just did. Boop. Shoopity doopity doopity doop. Do 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 do. I don't know why, but every time I hear this song, I almost like a little bit of me is reminded of Pink Elephants on Parade. Oop, wrong one. We didn't go up there last time. Huh. Machinist is gone. You can't use the sprint option in this. What are these debuffs up here, by the way? Out of action, unable to execute actions, and auto heal penalty. HP regeneration is stopped. I didn't know it did that. We've saved 27 souls. We're such good people. How nice are we? Had to save souls and kill things. Shit, I'm out of light juice. What? Damn it. I have to say, this is like a breath of fresh air for All Saints Wake. All Saints Wake has been the same for the past several years, and this is so nice to have like an actual thing for once. It's been forever since we've had an actual event. It's crazy. I think last year's wasn't even a thing. Like last year's was just like, yeah, you can go back to the mansion where you can like change your look, and that's it. Well, because of the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, they didn't have. I guess they didn't have the peoples to set up and do the event. Especially seeing as they were setting up for Endwalker and everything. That they didn't have a chance to do it. That they just decided to do it now that they had the time. We save 34 souls. Fuck yeah. 6 pumpkin cookies. All right. Guys, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour is something that several YouTubers have gotten to saying because they don't want to say the C word, you know, or you know, any other technical terms for the thing going around right now, because YouTube and stuff like if that gets picked up by the algorithm, they like look at your thing like, what are they saying? Quick, demonetize that before they get us all in trouble for saying something. We don't even know what they said yet. All right, I'm going to invite the Blackfoot. He can do the next 2 runs with us. I actually tested it out too, because one time I said the C word, and I got a video taken down on me. I did the exact same thing, but I used the I said the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. Didn't get taken down not after doing that. Doop, doop, doop. Also, you're learning tanking now, Blackfoot. I see you're level 70 plus Gunbreaker over there. How you liking it? 12 cookies out of the 18. Oh, so wait, this should be the last one we need. Either DPS and anything. Well, see, it's not enough just to have a DPS now. You got to have a melee DPS, a long-range melee DPS, and a magic DPS. I'm still a fan of my Dark Knight and my Paladin. I'm not sure. It's funny. Everyone I know is like when they play tanks, they play like these people I know. I know there's people who do play this class, but everyone I know that plays tank plays either Paladin, Dark Knight, or Gunbreaker. I don't know anyone who plays Warrior. I mean, I know I've already given my opinions on it. I'm not a fan of Warrior personally. I mean, everyone has their thing, you know. But me, it's not for me. It's gameplay. It's loop. Well, that, and also, again, because of my own personal preferences, its opening pull ability isn't a circle like the other ones. It's a cone, and it's almost guaranteed I always miss a few enemies whenever I try to pull the groups in front of us. And it drives me crazy because then I have to play pickup with all the ones that I missed. I know, get good, I know, but that's why I don't play Warrior. Gunbreaker, I personally though, like Gunbreaker, I haven't even given it a chance yet, so I'm not sure exactly how it plays. I played it like in the quest that unlocks it, and I haven't played it since. So I'm not exactly sure how it plays. And even then, when I unlocked it, I really didn't do much tanking at that time, so I actually didn't really have much like understanding of like, I need to do X, Y, and Z as a tank. So I was really confused at the time. Wait, that's like the joke of the Gunbreakers. Like, if you ever seen that video, any idiot's guide to tanking, the guy refers to the Gunbreaker as 3 DPSs in a tank suit. 3 DPSs disguised in a tank suit. So surprised Tyra hasn't even. Fried chicken. They do, Blackfoot. I sent you an invite to the party if you want to grab it. Want to snag it up. Ah, I see. Ah, okay. Let's see. Hold on. How much do we? It was 18, wasn't it? 2, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 18. Yeah. So yeah, one more go. Supposing we find everybody in the next go, we'll have enough for all the stuff. At least me and Whitney as well. I do want to go ahead and do White Mage World Quest soon. That shouldn't take me that long. It shouldn't be that long. Ooh, there's an old lance I remember from being a Dragoon back in the day. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see. See one of these. Like I said, I have Gunbreaker ready to go. So he's all geared up. I have to like set up his my action bars better because they're not even. So, like like some of these things like Shirk and Provoke. I'm like, I do not put them in set 1. I have like a place for everything and everything is placed, and these are all in the wrong places for me. I don't know what half these even do. There's that. Okay, at least I set those up right. Ooh. Like I said, I got Warrior to 50, and that's as far as it went with Warrior for me. Oh, that's right, and Overpowered, it isn't just a cone. You have to target an enemy, too. And then it does a cone around that enemy. That's the thing that always drove me nuts about Warrior. I can't do it. I mean, I can, but it's a pain in the butt. I guess I could do Mithril Tempest first, and then go back to Overpower, and then Mithril Tempest again. I suppose I could do that. Yeah, that just... Man, I made myself sound stupid. Because I should have just done that. I still love my Dark Knight. Still love my Dark Knight. Oh, it do. I like the out of all the AoE circle moves, I think Dark Knights looks the coolest. Yeah, it's like bleh, followed by and then now that we can level up Salted Earth to turn it into a bomb, that's even better. Oh, that's right, Salted Earth, like, you don't aim Salted Earth anymore. It just goes down wherever you're standing. I forgot about that. They changed Salted Earth like that. I heal you! Let's see. Actually, what I want to level up, I do want to level up Astrologian. That's the other healer I desperately want to level up. I mean, I want to level up Sage, but Astrologian it got so much cooler after they redesigned it. Well, redesigned it like eons ago, you know. Wait, where did I put my attacks? I put them here? Why did I do that? That's weird. Man, if I ever play Astrologian again, I'm going to go through my freaking hotbars. I'm suddenly looking at it going, why did I do that? It's always a bad sign when you're looking at your own hotbars going like, what was going through my brain? Doop 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 boop. What the fuck was that? Oh, we want to play that game, do we? Check this shit out. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Let me see if I can... Oh, no, leave it out. Put it back out. Go back into your idle animation. Wait, no, hold on. A little closer. Alright. We cross blades. Yay! He's legal now. I re-invite. And I'm gonna go back with my... There we go. And he's legal. Let's set it up. Whee! There we go. Look at these silly reapers. Look how they got the same weapons and everything. Woohoo! Pretty much, yeah. Kill it. Kill it, deed. Yeah, Blackfoot, you gotta, like, when you go to use your lantern, you gotta be, like, right up on them. You have to find all the souls and save them with the holy water. We save all of them, we get 6 cookies. 6 cookies means more... Yeah, it means more stuff we can buy afterwards. Is that all that was in there? Looks like it. Okay. The only bad again, the only bad thing I don't like about this is you can't use sprint. Doopy dee doop. Doopy dee doopy dee doopy dee doop. Doopy dee doop. No more people to save. Pink elephants on parade, here they come. There's Dog Blackfoot. Let's get him. Just run through all the pumpkins. Just run through them. We gotta get our points to 100. Orange pups is worth 1. Silvers are worth 2. And of course, you know, don't get bloated up. There's no healing in this dungeon. And not even self-healing. Yeah. Yeah. 82, 83. We're getting it. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster. Ah! Yeah, sort of like the collecting the cactuses in the Leap of Faith gate. You gotta kind of like stand on for like a half a second before it registers that you've walked through them. Get all them captive souls. Gonna save all those captive souls. They will be captivated no longer, because we're gonna save their captive souls. Look at all the nooks and crannies. You want to find all of the captive souls. He got one! Alright, Banquet Hall is easy. Just eat the noms. Eat the noms, and if you're not currently eating a nom, look for someone who's eating the exquisite nom and make sure that they get it before a ghost tries to stop them. I made him poof. I'll protect you, Liza! Or that Reaper will. I wanted to save. I'll protect you, Blackfoot! Beep. You have been protectorated. You owe Featherhoof Meridian Protection Services 17 million gil. nom 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 nom. Slow down, madam. You haven't even finished the 13th course. Come on. Oh, we're done. I didn't even get to eat that turkey. Hey. I want to eat that turkey. Mine. Save. Mine. Does it count as saving a soul if you're, you know, if you're like destroying it? I think it should. Soul. And over there? Nope. We're so awesome. We're the best. We're the best. We're the best. Shoobity doop, doobity doop, doobity doopity doopity doop. Wait, where's Blackfoot? Oh, how'd you get back there? Did you get turned around? There he is. He got lost. He knew he shouldn't have taken that left at Albuquerque. Die. And boop. You got a shiny gunblade. I like your gunblade there, Blackfoot. It is shiny and crystal-like. So for this one, Blackfoot, the soul saved is more important than the ghost that you destroy. You gotta get as many of the souls as possible. I mean, it's important to destroy the ghost, but it's more important to save the souls. All right, let's do it. Save the sword. And save the soul. And save the soul. Any more swords? Got them all? Got them all. No more Captain Souls. Oh, we did good. All right, sweet. I ran out of light juice again. Always running out of light juice. Come on, give us more souls to save. Damn it. Thank you. My soul-saving juice will save their souls from captivitar. No. Get away from the center. Get away from the center. Save the soul, save the soul, save the soul. 24, I need 10 more. Got it. Fine. Savings. 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 Yoink. Got him! Hell yeah! We're awesome. Hell yeah. She's pumpkin cookies. Sweet! I can now go buy all of the stuff. I'm going to buy all stuff. Mine. Mine. Blue Spirit Gunblade. Well, it's pretty. I'll tell you that much. Yay! Got all the stuff. Let's see what time is it. Oh, damn it. You know what? I gotta get going. If I'm gonna do my get the white mage quest done, I gotta get going to it. First. Gotta push stuff away. It absolutely was. It's been a while since we all got to do an event together. Especially a new and interesting one. God, it's been forever since we've done a new one like that. Put it away. 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 I gotta see what it looks like, though. I haven't even seen what it looks like yet. Where's my... Oh, I can't do that in here. Oh, wait, no, I can just do this. Where is it? Where did I put it? Wait, probably in here. There it is. Let's see what the Featherhoof looks like as a clown. Oh, my lord. My character is clearly on a sex offenders registry list somewhere. Oh my lord, look at this outfit. Oh. Why did they think this was a good idea? It takes 18 cookies, but yes, you gotta eat 18 cookies. Let's see, where's the... Is it under face paint? There it is. Oh, God! Jesus, man, come on! What the hell? Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Lordy, lordy, lord. Bye-bye. Nope. I mean, you know what it does, that does look like? I don't know how many of you were into wrestling at all. But there was a wrestler in the early to mid 90s in the WWF, the World Wrestling Federation, known as Papa Shango. Probably a character nowadays that if they tried to put in wrestling, they'd be like, somebody would be like, offensive! But you know, the 90s were a different time. That face paint looks like, you know, as if someone was trying to cosplay as Papa Shango. But there was even a clown, Doink. Didn't even look like Doink. That looks like Papa Shango, just straight up. What the hell is that, Blackfoot? Grizzle 53 chair. What? Ah, the healers get to work with the Alamegan delegates. All right. Ah, oh! I was wondering where they were. Sweet. Ah, I get it. Okay. Fordola and Alphino's little boy crush. The dude in the wheelchair. Sweet. I was wondering if they were going to be in the story. I was wondering what happened to paralyzed guy, whose name I can never remember for the life of me. But sweet. All right. If you are ready to lend us your aid, I'll appraise you of the situation. We've received reports of a creature believed to be a blasphemy stalking the streets of Alamigo. Troops have been assigned to track and slay the beast, but there are likely to be casualties. With most of our healers posted elsewhere, we had thought to petition you for aid. Sounds like you need better soldiers, not more humans, but if I must... Oh, that's just mean. I'm not going to do that. I would be glad to help. Once again, we're in your debt. We shall inform Commander Aldine forthwith. My comrades in the Immortal Flames will be glad to have you watching over them. Is that a dude or a lady? I actually can't tell. I think it's a lady. Okay. You see, as there have been no sightings of any blasphemies in our lands, we have joined our Alamegan allies in their hunt for the fiend. Trouble is, the majority of our own healers are working day and night to treat the tempered Imperials captured at Pagelthon. At the Miketo Amphitheater. It's just like the person, they're glowing. You can't miss them. For that reason, we too will be glad of your help. Your presence alone will be of great comfort to the troops, I'm sure. Our time is of the essence. I ask that you make your way to the Alamegan Quarter and report for duty. Commander Aldine is overseeing the hunt, and he will explain all upon your arrival. May Ralga grant you strength. Let's see. Where is... There. Speak to the Blasphemy Hunter. I thought we were going to report to Raban. Hello! Ah, Master Featherhoof, we were told you were on your way, but this is even quicker than expected. Tell me about it. Believe me, when I started leveling up White Mage, and I was like, shit, this is super fast. I was surprised by it too. I'll tell Commander Aldine you've arrived. One moment, please.
Glad you could join us.
Hi, I'd wave with my left hand, but, you know. Bye.
Now that the far greater crisis has been resolved, we may, and must, turn our undivided attention to matters of a smaller but no less deadly scale. Aye, I'd like nothing more than to hear about your recent adventures, but I'm afraid such pleasantries will have to wait.
Look at it, it's like, come at me. Come at me. What you got? What you got? Come on.
As our men in Thavner will have told you, our blasphemy is loose in Alamigo. When it first appeared, the city guard were able to get most of the bystanders to safety, and for a mercy, those caught in the chaos only suffered minor injuries. But the fiend managed to escape and has not been seen since. We must find it, and soon. For as long as it remains at large, every man, woman, and child is at risk.
Oh, I have to save the children too. Do I have to?
As was the case in Thavnir, the blasphemy's very existence seems to spur the creation of lesser beasts. The longer it is allowed to roam free, the more tragedy our people will suffer.
Did anyone see the change take place?
Aye, there were several eyewitnesses who gave the same account. A man walking through the Alamegan Quarter fell to his knees all of a sudden, and a moment later transformed into the monstrosity we now pursue. But beyond the fact he was a young Highlander, we know next to nothing about him. Even the descriptions of his appearance are too vague to help identify the lad, and we've no clues as to his name or background. For all we know, he might not have been born in Alamigo. Might have been the son of a refugee come to visit. There are other possibilities we're investigating, though. That said, I doubt his circumstances are unique. Blasphemies and beasts are born when men are overcome by despair, and whatever drove him to turn likely could have been done the same to another. Therefore, if we are to prevent further tragedies, it is imperative that we identify and address the underlying cause. Until we do, we'll have no choice but to deal with the affected the only way we know how, by granting them a quick death. For now, I would have you join the hunt to keep my men from falling prey to these creatures. Are you up to it?
Damn Skippy.
You have my thanks. And as chance would have it, we've just received word from that a number of beasts were spotted on the outskirts of Alagana. The troops stationed there have already put them down, but were wounded in the process. First and foremost, they need medical attention, and that's where you come in. I'll meet you there.
So if he only has his right hand, why does he keep his sword on his right hip? Wouldn't you think he'd put his sword on the other side? I'm just saying. Oh, I forgot to put away the other things. Oh, well. I'll do it later. It ain't hurting my inventory to have them in there. Expensive doctor rolling up in his expensive car. Don't mind me.
Although the soldiers were able to lead the beasts away from the village and cull the lot of them, victory did not come easily. It's times like these that our lack of healers is most sorely felt. I dare say they've yet to receive any treatment at all. See to their wounds while I survey the area for any stragglers that may have escaped. Once I've completed my patrol, I'll head to the village to gather eyewitness reports. Look for me there after.
Hi. Here, I will use my power of... Oh, I'm not tapping them on the head. I'm actually using a healing spell. There we go. Gods be good. I feel reborn. Hold on. You're Warren, aren't you? I can't believe it. You're the one who inspired me to join the Resistance in the first place. And now you've come to save me in my hour of need? I'll never forget this. Thank you. Thank you. The town's that way. Okay, alright. Apparently he got more hurt than we realized. He lost his sense of direction. Oh, when you cast a spell, it actually ends up... It gathers at the tip of the unicorn's horn. I love it. I saw them change right before my eyes. Those weren't monsters I killed, but innocent men. But it had to be done. There were others we had to protect, and thanks to you, I can now continue to do just that. Once I've made my way back, I'll give a full account. The families, they'll understand. Sure. Families are very understanding about things like, you know, their loved ones being murderated. I'm a motherfucking T-Rex! Arenvald! Why do I have a hard time remembering your name, Arenvald? How you been?
It was good of you to come all this way, though never doubted for a moment that you wouldn't.
Okay, well, nice.
For treating the wounds of those soldiers, you have my thanks. And theirs too, no doubt. It seems they were... it seems they were indeed successful in slaying all the beasts. If my search is any indication... but we must remain vigilant. Constant vigilance!
He apparently went to the Mad-Eye Moody School of Vigilance.
I've also spoken with several people who witnessed the moment of the transformation, though the ordeal has understandably left them rather shaken.
I hear you've been through a few ordeals yourself, Orin. Yeah. I went to the edge of creation, bitch. As for me, I've been kept busy with this and that, like getting the hang of this wheelchair. Obviously, it has its limitations, but it gets me where I need to go. I've been working with this new organization as well, which is what brought me here. But no sooner had I arrived than those locals turned. So it was your fault! Kill Orenvald!
Ragnfrid, I heard you were there when it happened. What can you tell us?
They're ones who underwent the change. They're the very people who we were trying to help. Perhaps I should explain from the beginning. The meeting Lise held in the royal palace marked a turning point for all of Garabania. It spurred us to open a dialogue with peoples and communities we otherwise would have shunned. But there's still so many problems to be addressed and countless souls struggling to build new lives for themselves. I decided to form a volunteer group, the Silver Griffins. Our main concern is the welfare...
So you chose the wrong animal. You should have done the Silver Pegasi. That would have been a better group, and none of this would have happened because you had a better animal as your logo.
Our main concern is the welfare of our Megans who sided with the Empire. For whatever reason, and helping them find their place in society. In particular, the surviving families of the Cronia Lupi.
Loopy.
You've changed your tune.
Make no mistake, I've not forgiven them. I don't have that in me, and I doubt I ever will. But the memory of that day in the palace, the Fordola asking to be locked up again after saving us all, it stayed with me. Got me to thinking about why she and the other youths would commit such atrocities. Why they'd swear to serve the Empire. And the answer was simple. Because they'd seen what we'd seen and suffered much the same. In a hell where all were condemned, they chose to betray one brother to save another. That's how the Garleans win. Not by breaking you, but by making you break yourself. By making that choice the right one for... Wait. By making that choice the right one for a man at the end of... Wait.
By making that choice the right one for a man at the end of it. I'm sorry, that sentence doesn't make sense. I can't say that sentence. It doesn't make any sense.
By making that choice the right one for a man at the end of his tether.
I feel like there's like a comma or a semicolon or something that should be in there somewhere to break up that sentence, because as a run-on sentence like that, a full sentence, I'm having a hard time. Never mind, moving on.
Healing only begins with liberation, and some scars never will regardless. Those who return from foreign lands may have difficulty carving out a living here, but the ones who've pledged allegiance to Garlemald... This is not the Alamigo we dreamed of, but after 25 years of misery, I'll not see it all thrown away because we can't come to terms with the past. That's why I formed the Silver Griffins. See that no one is cast aside.
It's a cause I support, and it's what brought me here today. I've been acting as a mediator.
Aye, and in the short time he's been with us, he's proven himself a natural. But despite our early successes, the families of the Skulls continue to refuse our help.
I think I see where this is leading. They're the ones who turned, yes? It comes as no surprise. Their kin tormented and murdered fellow Alamegans. Anyone with a conscience would feel shame and guilt and for some it might be too much to bear.
I think I might know why they're turning us away. It's a sensitive matter, though, so let's go somewhere we won't be overheard.
What the hell, youngin'? I was sitting here... Oh, you're including me. Oh, thank God. Shit, I thought you were kind of trying to push me out, you little fucking whippersnapper.
It's about one of the men who turned. I saw his memories.
With the echo. I'll not pretend I understand it, but tell us what you learned.
I only caught a glimpse, but that was enough. It was during the occupation, a man raising his son, only the two of them, but they were a family. To keep his boy clothed and fed, he chose to side with the Empire. He knew what others would say, but he did it anyway. And so he was branded a traitor. Every day his son listening to the jeering, the insults. There was nothing he could do. When he came of age, he joined the Skulls in the hope it would make life easier for his father. He never dared to question his orders, no matter how depraved. He died in the revolution, but not before killing his own countrymen. His father wept not for the betrayer and murderer, but for the man he could have been. He blamed it all on himself, right up until the change took him.
I can only pray he and his boy have finally found the peace they were denied in life. Alas, theirs is an all too familiar tale. They cannot forgive themselves, nor can they see how anyone else could.
The sins of their kin weigh heavy on them. They think themselves undeserving of our compassion.
If they carry on like that, they'll turn into beasts. We've got to help them before it's too late. Growing up half Garlean in Alamigo, I know how it feels to be shunned and hated. To hate myself. But so long as we give ourselves and others a chance, we can change for the better. And while I might not be as clever or eloquent as someone like Alphino, I know I can make a difference. I might not be quite the swordsman I used to be, but I'm still a fighter at heart, and I owe it to... Fuck me, I'm sorry, what? Abba and Ollie to make the most of this life so long as I've got it. We Silver Griffins will give our all to see no more beasts or blasphemies ravage Girabania again. So, Commander Aldine, do you have your approval to continue our work?
Of course. There's no enemy more formidable than despair, and I'd be a fool to refuse your help. That even a single one of our people has succumbed to this transformation is proof of our failure to protect them. Therefore, I pledge to...
Well, if only you had two hands to help them. Oh, it was still too soon?
Therefore, I pledge the Silver Griffins my unconditional support. Together, we will prevail. Now that we have Warwinder on hand to aid the troops...
On hand?
I believe we are ready to face any beast we encounter. Though I fear it is only a matter of time before others appear. I ask that you lend the Silver Griffins your assistance in the meantime.
I have a hard time. I keep skipping over hard consonants, like K. It's like, I didn't say ask, I said S. I gotta get better at that.
Very good. For now, let's return to the city.
No, I escaped from the city. Didn't you hear the Sonic song? It's escape from the city, not return to the city. When you're speeding around, when you're running around at the speed of sound, you're trying to get out of the city. Whee! Hello!
Those who harbor guilt do not... Hey, Those who harbor guilt do so not because they are weak of heart, but because they have failed to meet the demands they make of themselves. 'Twas the same for me when I believed that my failures had led to the Sultana's assassination. The despair and self-loathing were indescribable. I was fortunate that you and the other scions came to my rescue, that I had friends who convinced me I was more than the sum of my worst mistakes. Now we must do the same for the people of Alamigo. We must help them to heal and find the strength to, if not to forgive, then to come to terms with who we were, so that we can look to who we can be, who we should aspire to be. This is precisely why the work of the Silver Griffins is so vital. Though our problems are not new, the emergence of this deadly phenomenon means we cannot afford to delay addressing them any longer, and we will be better for it ultimately. Once we've decided a course of action, you'll be the first to know. Until then, may Relga watch over and keep you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. We were hoping you'd stop by. I'll show you to Commander Aldine at once. Why, thank you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Your welcome sight as always, Warren.
Aye, and a lot's happened since last we spoke. We Silver Griffins have been busy We've been keeping busy.
As have I and my men, but I'm afraid we've little to show for our efforts. Although we've been searching high and low for the blasphemy, we've seen neither hide nor hair of it. Unfortunately, everyone else has had better luck. We've received reports of lesser beasts throughout Girabanya, and putting them down is as important as hunting the blasphemy that got away. To complicate the matters, rumors have been circulating that these beasts were the Skull's kin. While this was true of the recent incident at Alagana, we cannot have people jumping to conclusions, giving what they might feel tempted to do.
It has been suggested that we take these individuals into custody for their own protection as much as the safety of others, but that would only isolate them even further and give credence to the rumors.
Recent unrest has hindered the efforts of the Silver Griffins to no end. Therefore, I ask that you aid them in their endeavors and see if there is aught that can be done.
Also, you'll be joined by another volunteer. Try not to be too surprised. I thought I felt my ears burning. Hey, Fordola. You and your teeny tiny buckler. I said I don't need a keeper. But did they bloody listen? Did they bollocks? What? Weird. Alright.
Come on, don't be like that. This is what you agreed to.
Besides, you never know when you might have need of a healer. There's none better than Warren. That is a lie, friend. I've been in groups like Tristram. I've been in groups with Blackfoot. They're better healers than I will ever be.
He's right. You've earned a measure of trust. This shouldn't be taken to mean otherwise.
Thick as thieves are we now. And there's no need for this sodding collar, eh? Y'all know it's not coming off anytime soon, but if this is how it's to be, then fine. As long as he keeps out of my way.
I want the two of you to visit the Silver Griffin's headquarters in Alagana. Several relatives of the Crania Lupi have agreed to meet with them, and we could do with a measure of precaution.
If anyone so much as mentions the skulls, I'll deal with it. Understood? Sure. Alright. Let's get this over with. She's as much at risk of turning as anyone. Maybe even more so. You don't need the Echo to see the weight she's carrying. She's still not got a handle on her own Echo, either. Sometimes the visions come without warning and with such force that that's all that she can do to stay standing. There's no telling what might happen when she comes face to face with the family of her former comrades. So look out for her. Please. I'll think about it. Wait. Violent lightning storm. Does that mean Ixion's out right now? I wish there was more I could do for her myself.
But we've got all our own duties, and I'll see them through to the end. So must we all. Follow Fordola's lead. We're counting on you both, but be ready to step in, even if she curses you for it.
Will do.
I wonder if Ixion's out right now. I mean, damn thing doesn't have a... As far as I know, it doesn't have a marker out there. Wait, is that it? No, that's a little... See, that can't be it. I doubt this is it, but I'm just checking anyway. I've never actually seen Ixion on the map, like, ever. So, I don't know. I know it only happens during a lightning storm, and even then it's a rare occurrence. Yeah, I didn't think so. Nope. Liana.
I had a feeling Robon would send you, Warren. But as for her...
If you got any complaints, take it up with the commander.
No, it's true. It's fine. Truth be told, ever since the day of the Royal Palace, I've been thinking.
Stop. You don't want to say it, and I don't want to hear it.
The matter at hand, then. We several Griffins have been working to support the relatives of the Crania Lupi. But one family has gone missing. A mother and her parents, who lived together under the same roof. One of us paid them a visit, but they were nowhere to be seen. And when they went inside to check, they found the house had been torn to shreds. Thick gouges in the floors and the walls. Maybe made by a beast's claws by the look of them.
You think they've turned?
Aye, that's the most likely explanation. Please do what you must before anyone else is hurt.
There's no time to waste. I'll head west, you east. You're a tank and I'm your healer. What do you mean? You don't split up the party. Dumbhead. This is why you lost, Fordola. 'Cause you're a dumbhead. Looking for things. Looking for things. Going to see if there's any blasphemies over here. Oh, found one. Hi. No, not flying tiger. That was a flying giraffe. Bye. I glared it to death. In the dirt, you spy an envelope containing a crumpled, tear-stained letter. Yes! Dear Mother, I hope this letter finds you well. Time is short, so I must keep this brief. Although I have never done anything to make you proud, I promise you things will be different when this war is over. Until then, take care and know that I love you with all my heart. Aww. Placing the letter back in its envelope, you turn your attention to finding the others. Well, here, actually, let me go ahead and show you. So I can show it in better detail so you can find the damn thing. There it is. See, not tiger. A Dalmo. Or this game's version of like a giraffe. See if Fordola got her ass in trouble. Need some healing from a, you know, second-rate healer. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not a fantastic healer. I've kept groups alive, but it's been by the skin of our teeth. Of course, sometimes I think that's also the fault of some of the groups I've been in, but you know. Some of those pickup groups, they think that it's like, you know, it's like, you know, how would I put it? They're very much just like, I can take everything, not realizing that the reason they were able to take everything before is because they had competent healers that weren't me. And good night. You discover what appears to be a wedding ring with a name and date engraved on the inside. With seemingly no more clues to be found, you decide to report to Ragnfrid. Guy. Hey, look! Silver Griffin!
Were you able to find anything?
This stuff.
Then it is as we feared.
I found and killed a third. It was carrying this.
Matching ring. I'll deliver these effects to their next of kin and arrange for a funeral. Or as close to one as possible under the circumstances.
Liana.
There's no change in the past. We'll always carry it and the scars. And no matter who we were and what we did, we're all Amigans. Then and now. The Empire was our enemy then, and now it's despair. Good words and deeds will serve us best in this fight. Weapons even an old man like me can yet wield.
Compassion is a weapon. Interesting.
Thanks to the two of you, the missing villagers may finally be laid to rest. I and the other Silver Griffins will redouble our efforts to prevent any further tragedies.
I finished checking the wares, sir. Everything's in order.
Good work! Take a rest, lad. You've more than earned it. Keep this to yourselves. But Everett's younger brother was a member of the Crania Lupi.
Look at that face, Jesus Christ.
He's exactly the sort of person we're trying to help. Like many of the others, he was reluctant to talk to us at first. But after we'd gained his trust, we were able to help him find work. He's taken to it well.
It's her! The butcher! Well, gotta kill this fucker. Traitors, all of us. Kinslayers, deserving of hate and death. Hate and death! Well, this didn't take long, Jesus. Yep. Here goes the echo. Get back! Get back! What did she just say about getting back? Some people, I swear. Yay for that tank, HPs.
Stay away from her!
Fordola saved your girl's life!
I know, but she's... You could have at least said a thank you.
It happened in an instant. That poor lad. But it had to be done, and without hesitation. It would have been much worse otherwise. Could you go after Fordola and see to her wounds? I'll do what I can here.
I mean, I don't have to go up to her. I have some pretty good, decent range. I can heal from afar as away. She doesn't even need to know I was there. You know, except for the glowy light and the suddenly healed wounds. I mean, she'll notice that, but... Oh, there she is. I heal you! Oh. Or not. I'm fine. Leave me be. I said I don't need your help. It's not only your injuries I'm worried about. Bloody hells. If you're here to patch me up, get on with it. Quietly. A coil can't change its spots, and there's no washing the blood off my hands. Nor would I, even if I could. Taking up Garlean steel was the first choice, but not the last. Like the first kill, the hardest. Every choice after that came easier and easier, until I stopped counting. Stopped caring. You tell yourself it's right. It's for the greater good. You give the order, feel the ground tremble as the cannons fires. And when the dust settles, and your own men are buried beneath the rubble, you tell yourself... You tell yourself... Me too. I won't let it take you. Hey there, Angel! What's happening, Bo? That man in the village. I saw his past. I'm the one who killed his brother. I'll be alright. I just need a moment. Can you... wait with me? I guess I will. Sorry to hear that. What happened to the old one? Everything the skulls fought for, the sacrifices we made, the things we did. In the end, it was all for nothing. Sometimes I look back on the road I walked and the bitterness I can still taste, and I wonder if I'd grown up in another time, another place, would I have done the same to different people? Was it always in me to be me? All I know is everyone would have been better off if I'd never been born. But I was. I dragged others into the hell of my own making. I remember these two brothers in particular. Childhood friends of mine. The elder one enlisted with me, but the younger... He would never have made it as a soldier. He was too kind. Too good. Onsfrid died at Specula Imperatoris, but his brother's still out there somewhere.
Not that I've got the courage to face him after what I did. I hope he's found the life he deserves. Met a former scholar named Rudolph.
Rudolph! He's alive! But how?
He went in charge and there was something up with the bed. Ooh. Yeah, best to get that changed out before the damn thing explodes on you. Good call. I'm glad he made it out, but too many others didn't. Too many others still need our help. I helped make this blasphemy, and by Ralga, I'll kill the bastard if it's the last thing I do. Anyway, that's enough out of me. I'll be heading back to the city to make my report. I suggest you do likewise. Yummy! You know what I wish I had, like, right now? Like, I wish I had some chicken fingers, some chicken tenders, like, right now. Just, like, in front of my face. Just, like a little, like, 5-pack of, like, chicken tenders. Just, like, right in front of my face right now. That would be awesome. Oh, yeah, this is another new mount I got recently. Look at the way he sits on this chair. Look at this. What is this pose? It's the behold my junk pose. What in the fuck?
Welcome back. Fordola's already given her account, and I'd like to hear yours too. So she almost turned into a beast herself. We'll have to take that into consideration before sending her into the field again. As far as the events in Alagana are connected, the two of you did well. Despite the appearance of several beasts, you were able to prevent any further casualties. However, this serves to confirm that those with connections to the Crania Lupi should be considered at risk of turning. Over the years, many of them have drifted away from the larger settlements and have taken to living in secret. Others made their way to Ul'dah as refugees, including some individuals of interest. As such, we'll be working closely with the Immortal Flames to locate and offer support to those refugees in particular. In fact, I plan to make the journey there for an audience with the Sultana. Once my preparations are complete, perhaps you might accompany me? Once my preparations are complete, perhaps you'll accompany me? You might accompany. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you.
I don't think it's me she'll be glad to see, Ravan. I think she'd like to see someone else. You know, a certain one-armed bandit, maybe? If you catch my drift. Even though he's not a bandit, but still. Here to see Commander Aldina, take it. This way, please. Hi.
Our request for an audience with the Sultana has been accepted. Before we depart, I'll share what we've learned since we last spoke. The blasphemy continues to elude us, all the while driving others to succumb.
Words, Featherhoof. Use them. Enunciate. Don't rush over them. No trip.
The blasphemy continues to elude us, all the while driving others to succumb to despair and turn. Even with Alamigan and Ul'dah forces searching for signs of the beast and more potential victims, we've yet to discern a pattern in the chaos. Nevertheless, if our blasphemy is like others, its behavior is likely dictated by the passions and regrets of the man it once was. Therefore, any information concerning him and the life he led may help us to track it down before it strikes again.
We don't want people to shun the families of the skulls any more than they already are. But the fact remains that the vast majority of the beasts have been born from them. They're the ones at greatest risk of turning, without question. Fordola concerns me too. She came close to transforming once before, so I think it might be best if we keep her out of this after all. She deserves a chance to make amends.
I'm inclined to agree with Warren. She was able to resist the transformation and has shown no signs of succumbing since then. If she wants to do her part, I say we let her.
only I can go in her stead.
Actually, I was hoping you'd come with us to meet the Sultana. I believe she would benefit greatly from your understanding of the struggles that our people face. You've gained from the experience, too. While she's not the sort to brandish a sword and charge into battle, you'll soon discover she's a champion of her own arena, as brave as any warrior.
I doubt she'd have much to learn from the likes of me, but it would be an honor to make her acquaintance.
Arenvald and I will go on ahead and wait for you in Hustring Strip. We'll see you anon.
Are you going, or are you just gonna stand? Okay, that's just gonna stand there. Oh. Oh, I thought it was gonna show like Fordola was watching us or something like that. I don't know why I did that pan up thing. That was weird. All right. Boop. Let's see. There we go. I remember this place. I believe this place was this place right here, this little circle area. Right up here, though. Right at the end of this hallway was the first time in A Realm Reborn. Right before Heavensward came out, where I got the very first, you know, like, you was about to see a shit ton of cutscenes. Make sure you put aside enough time. Memories. Papa Sean! Hey, Papa Sean, how you been, Bo? I leave that out of my sight for a moment. Uh-oh.
Master Papa Sean was telling us that Nanamo, or should I say Lady Lilira, has gone on another of her jaunts about the city.
Though it is not my place to question her grace's judgment, I do wish she had consulted me before running off on her own. And perhaps I'm overthinking it, but it's unlike her to keep guests waiting.
If I may be so, sir, with blasphemies appearing throughout the land, it's a dangerous time to be going for a stroll.
I suspect that may be the very reason. She wishes to see for herself how the citizenry fare in these trying times.
Even so, it's downright reckless. We'll find her, though.
No, I couldn't possibly allow such esteemed guests to...
Come now. We might be here on official business, but we're old friends. And as you may remember, I have a knack for tracking down errant sultanas.
Some might say that knack is a rather charitable... I should be glad of the assistance.
I'll take a look around. Quizzing the locals will give me an opportunity to learn of recent goings-on in Ul'dah, too. Well then, there's no time like the present. Fear not, with me on the case, this will be over before you know it.
Bye. You gonna help? She's supposed to be meeting us here. Maybe we should wait for her to come to us? A Sapphire Exchange? Okay. I'll go to the Sapphire Exchange then. That's where I'm going to go. I'm sorry, is your name Riri Roto? I'm so sorry for your name being Riri Roto. Your parents hated you. Let's see, we're going... Oh, here. Actually, I'll be right back, y'all. I will return in just a minute. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. I'm back. Alright. And I come bearing gifts. A gift for myself. I have a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Oh. And now with chocolate and peanut butter in my mouth, I'm going to go ahead and do this quest here. This was not a good idea.
It's been some time since I last combed the streets for young Lilira. As a matter of fact, Papa Sean and I would compete to see which of us could find her first. As I recall, most of the contest ended in my favor. The trick, you see, is to look past the disguise and pay attention to the gestures and mannerisms. The tiniest movement that might give her away. Come, I'll show you how it's done.
Okay. Follow Rabban and lead and try not to fall behind. Okay. Doopy 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 doop. We're walking really. I'm done.
She's fond of perusing the stalls here.
Doopy 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 doop. Doopy 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 doop. Doopy doop. Doopy doop. Doopy 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 doop.
If she's not here, where could she be? What if she's been abducted?
You're a slow runner, sir.
In one of these pots?
Perhaps not.
I've never known her to be this elusive.
Nice level 86 Dragoon.
It's odd. I've tried all her usual haunts, so unless she's hiding inside a barrel or something equally nonsensical, she must be elsewhere. Gods, why did she choose now of all times to run off? What if she's been abducted or run afoul of a beast?
No, chill. Chill. Chill.
You're right, I know, but it's hard not to worry. Where could she be? Come to think of it, something Papa Sean said caught my ear.
Oh, fuck me. Thank you, Blackfoot. God, I'm an idiot. Ugh. Thank you, Blackfoot. Also, Angel Wow, I don't remember if I asked or not. What's thy noms? What are thy noms?
We thought Nanamo went on this excursion because of the emergence of the blasphemies and the beasts. To better understand how her people are coping with the situation. If so, she'd be driven to seek out the most desperate and destitute. Pearl Lane, then. Might I ask you to lead the way? I'll admit my ability to track missing persons may have dulled somewhat.
Okay. You coming?
Pearl Lane has ever been plagued by pickpockets and the like. I'll watch your back, so go ahead and give a search for Lilira your full attention.
Befriending. I don't know what that is, but it has beef in the name, so it can't be bad. God, I'm such a dope. Why am I so dumb sometimes? Ugh. What the fuck is that? Oh, Halloween stuff.
While it may not be immediately obvious, conditions here have improved considerably of late. The Grace continues to support the rebuilding efforts in Garabanya, which has led to the creation of jobs for many of the locals, both here and on the other side of Balesaw's wall.
I've never had curry. Like, I've never actually had curry.
In every society there are the haves and the have-nots, and seldom is this divide more sorely felt than here in Uldar. Many of the young and able-bodied work for Lolorito as guards, though he earns more in an afternoon than most will in a lifetime.
douche nozzle. Fuck Lolorito. Boing. There she.
Not Lady Lillyra!
Raban, whatever are you doing here? We had an appointment? And Warren, too. Well, I am glad to see you both. Our meeting is not yet due to commence for several bells. What is the meaning of this?
We were worried, and with good reason. These are far too dangerous times to be roaming about alone, Your Grace.
Some things never change. But I assure you, I am quite capable of looking after myself in my own city of all places. More importantly, I wish to observe firsthand how the people here have been faring of late, that I might be better prepared to participate in our discussion later. But I have finished, and you will be comforted. But I have finished, you will be comforted to hear.
Then pray allow us to escort you to more amenable surroundings. Would you care to ride on my shoulder?
Certainly not! You have already attracted more than enough attention. Oh, I think he liked it when she was on his shoulder. I think he kind of got a little excited by it. He really liked it. Nanamo and Robon sitting in a tree. I mean, it doesn't take much. You could tell that he likes her. I mean, come on. They like each other. You know they do. In a way that's like more, than just like, I'm the Sultanate and the Sultana and you're my personal bodyguard. It's like, no, there's more to it than that. But of course they can never, it's like one of those forbidden relationships because of their stations and their duties and their and their, responsibilities. Are you aware that your feet are squeaking? Has her feet always squeaked? I thank you all for making the journey here during these difficult times. And it is my pleasure to properly make your acquaintance. On behalf of the people of Eorzea, allow me to express my sincerest gratitude for your continued dedication to our cause.
With respect, Your Grace, I'm just a soldier. Was a soldier.
Still, I say, Commander Aldine would not make such a distinction. Commander Aldine would not make such a distinction, and neither will I. You yet serve your people and have provided solace to many of Alamegan's most vulnerable. If we were able to deal with this threat, we must If we are to deal with this threat, we must forearm ourselves with knowledge. I understand you come bearing information regarding the blasphemy and its victims.
We have indeed. Allow me to just lip them at you. Hopefully you learned to lip read while I was away. Did you get all that?
Hence the need to locate families of Chronia Lupi members who have fled to Thanalan. There was no end to the struggles faced by Alamegan refugees, and those who once pledged allegiance to the Empire are no exception. But rest assured that, irrespective of their past, all will be treated with an even hand. All will be afforded such aid as I am able to provide.
Magnanimous as always, Your Grace.
That's right, I was able to say magnanimous.
If I might be so bold, I have a question. What do you have in mind for those most at risk of undergoing the change?
I believe there is but one recourse. We kill them. Earnest and open dialogue. While some are born into an unimaginable wealth, while others suffer great hardships and oppression. The circumstances of our birth are beyond our control, our fates subject to the whims of the gods, some would argue. I once thought myself a prisoner to my fate, a figurehead, helpless to watch on as other people starved, a powerless puppet. I wanted nothing more than to cast it all aside, to free us all, but failed from my naivete, and then was afforded a second chance for my privilege, The world is unfair, terribly so. But we have the power to push back against inequalities and injustices. If not overcome them on blessed occasions. To love our neighbor and share in life's bounties. To open our hearts and come together as one.
Truer words were never spoken.
But without the support of the people, such words are naught but vain platitudes. Thankfully, my recent attempts to make inroads with the monetarists have met with some success. Despite differing views on many subjects, we yet strive to find common ground.
Common ground. We've been pouring all our efforts into aiding families of the Cronia Lupi, and while it seemed to help to a degree, some have still succumbed and turned. Of course, they're not the only ones in danger. Alamegans everywhere, whether they sided with the Empire, fought for the Resistance, or were caught in the middle, they all suffered. They all wake up in the night at times, haunted by memories of death and despair. We know we can help if those feelings are... We know what can happen if those feelings are left to fester.
The legacy of the Imperial occupation will not soon be forgotten, but rather than seek to forget, mayhap it is necessary to remember, to acknowledge and accept the truth of it, that they may properly mourn those they have lost.
Aye, a remembrance. I propose we hold a memorial ceremony for those who died during the war. Everyone, no matter who they were or what they did. Let them be loved, let them be hated, but above all, let them be remembered. And in the remembering of the dead, in their honor and their sin, we, the living of Alamigo, may yet find a sliver of common ground. It's a noble sentiment, but bringing together people who have reason to distrust one another and risk inflaming tensions could be a recipe for disaster. Then again, we can't keep ignoring the merit in the room and do nothing to address the situation. As long as we leave it to the individuals to decide whether or not to attend the ceremony, I think it's worth a try. Organizing an event on this scale will require a great deal of effort, so I offer my full support. Once you know what's needed, come to me, and we'll put the plan into action.
Obviously, some will balk at the idea, which is perfectly understandable, so I'll be listening to their opinions as well. After all, we want it to be a ceremony that brings Alamegans together. And I was wondering, Your Grace, if I might ask about your approach to, well, talking to people, winning them over. As you can tell, I'm no politician, so I'd be grateful for any advice you can share with me. Why, I would be delighted to. As a matter of fact, I have a number of matters that I wish to discuss with you.
And on that note, I suggest you and I return to Alamigo. So quick, before it gets even more boring!
Wait, wrong way. There we go. Run away! Run away! They're gonna talk about talking! That's like the most boring kind of talking! I mean, have you ever been to a speech class?
I knew Arenvald would make a good impression, but he's outdone himself. Not only has he found a new avenue in life to explore, he's taken it to considerable aplomb. And while his proposed memorial ceremony is bound to have its detractors, I have faith that many will come around. Not all, but enough, I pray. For our part, we must stand at the ready for whatever may occur. I shall send word if there are any developments.
I think we have 3 more quests to do, I bet. Now I'm going to do them. I'm going to finish them. There you are, woman. Commander Aldine has asked me to convey to you the following information. At present, we are looking into reports of missing relatives of the Cronia Lupi. With the cooperation of the Silver Griffins, we're currently searching for any clues as to their whereabouts. Thanks to the concerted efforts of Ragnfrid and the others, the general public has been willing to cooperate with our investigation. Though many still harbor feelings of distrust for the collaborators and their kin, they've grown more receptive to our cause on the whole.
Arenvald's been making steady progress in preparing for the memorial ceremony. He plans to host a meeting between the various community leaders to go over the finer details. In fact, he was wondering whether you could assist in delivering the invitations. If you can spare the time, you should be able to find him in the Mercantile District. Anyways, that's all for now. I have a few other matters to attend to, so if you'll excuse me, duty calls. Okay. Oh God! Get me out of this chair. Get me out of that goddamn chair. No. That's better.
Just call me Lubu.
Whee!
Thanks for coming. It should come as no surprise that planning a memorial ceremony for a whole bloody nation would keep a man busy, but by Relgar, this is something else. The hardest part's been gathering information on those who died in the war, especially when it comes to the skulls and other conscripts. And they're the ones we need to treat. They're the ones we need to treat most carefully. If we don't acknowledge the crimes of our kin in all their painful truth, then we do a disservice to their victims, living and dead. But if we let people paint them as monsters who did monstrous things we believe we would never do, then we perpetrate a different but no less dangerous lie. As for preparing the event itself, I'll be holding a meeting with members from each of the settlements around Girabanya. I've sent invitations to most of them already, but I was hoping you'd help me with the last two. There's a Mraz Nun in the Peering Stones and Sarisha in Viranila. I'll give you one for each. Man, where did my brain go? To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they refused, considering how their people suffered at the hands of the skulls. But I hope we can remind them that deep down, we're all just people trying to survive, to protect our loved ones. We may have driven the Empire from our lands, but as long as we hold fast to the grudges born of their attempts to divide and set us against one another, we'll never be free from their legacy of cruelty. With that in mind, I've included an account of my experience with the Silver Griffins and the people I've met. Victims, collaborators, their friends and their family. Men and women who lived through it all. Survivors. Even if they refuse to join the ceremony, at least they will know, and hopefully understand, our reasons for holding the event. Granted, I've not had much practice in writing important letters, but I think they'll get the message. You being the one to deliver them will make a world of difference, I'm sure. Take care, won't you?
Taking care is for the weak! I like to be reckless and cause scabbity death. That's the fun part. Hello, Mraznun. I haven't talked to you in eons.
Greetings, friend. It has been too long since we spoke. What brings you to my village?
Invitation to a party.
So the rumors are true. I need not read this letter in full to know its contents. I understand that Ragnfrid's volunteers are working to support the families of those lost in the war, which few will deny is a worthy cause, but to include the relatives of the Kronia Lupi. The Skulls watched the Empire slay us in our thousands, and still they turned their cloaks and fought for the oppressors. And you would ask us to mourn the deaths of their curs alongside their victims?
I asked only that you read the rest of it. To be angry and refuse. Arnvald wishes only that you read his account before coming to a decision.
To dismiss it out of hand would be discourteous. Very well.
I mean, he went through all that time to write the letter. You know, you could at least read it, you know?
Family. As Nun, my tribe is my family, and I know all too well the responsibility that brings. I would do anything to protect them. Anything. Loyalty, pride, conscience, my very soul. All are meaningless if I cannot ensure the safety of those I love. I suspected some skulls had been faced with the self-same choice, but to see how their kin suffered, I cannot say I do not understand, though I wish that I did not. Their crimes will never be forgiven. They cannot be. But I, and any others who are willing, can offer our prayers for their tortured souls and the men they could have been. I accept the invitation, not on behalf of the M tribe, but as Maraz Nun. Though I will put the question to my people, and they may decide for themselves. I am also eager to make the acquaintance of the person who wrote this letter. He is not wont to turn a blind eye to the bitter truth, painful though it is to confront. The meeting will be the perfect opportunity to take his measure.
What, you gonna make him a new outfit? You gonna get his measurements? Wait, where is this? Oh, Snaky Peoples. Christmas Bear. Everyone loves Christmas Bear. Who doesn't love Christmas Bear? Christmas Bear is awesome because Christmas Bear
Gives you presents! Take the presents!
I love Christmas Bear. That was so long ago. I remember I got it right here on this channel. I had acquired it. I think Tyro and I think Blackfoot was there too, or was it Sketch, or was it Tristan? There was a couple people. There was a couple of us there. We all got the Christmas Bear together. Welcome. To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit? Was it not you, Blackfoot? I couldn't remember. There was a couple of us. We all did that Christmas event together. Then it is as I suspected. There have been rumors that such a ceremony would take place. Okay, that must it wasn't you then. It was somebody. I know it was me, Tyro, and there was a couple others. There was at least one or two others. Maybe it was Tristram and Snow? I can't remember. It's been forever. Although you have traveled far to make this invitation, I must decline. We cannot mourn the loss of a fallen if the Crania Lupi are to be counted among them. Like the Kalyana, they chose to aid the Guardian oppressors, killing and bleeding for those who would pillage our lands. Cowards and traitors all! And are we to assume the Kalyana, who died fighting for the Empire, will be honored as well? If so, then it is all the more reason for us to refuse. No one will say otherwise. I come only to present a letter and to ask you. Understands and accepts. If you insist. It's been a while since I got to do a Snake Lady voice. Are you farsighted? Why are you holding the... I know why they're having her read it, like, way down there, but it's just like... So they don't have to show the paper, you know, animate the paper in her hand. But it's just like... It's like, I can't read it! Oh, there it is! I can read it now! Liana. No one was spared suffering in the occupation. Not the resistance, not the collaborators, not the families of both. No one. That so many would die in shame and ignominy, having sold their souls only to lose everything, is a tragedy and a lesson. If they are forgotten, then the lessons of their folly is forgotten. For the sake of this land and all we call for the sake of this land we call home, I will join you in remembrance and implore my people to do the same. In mourning, may we strengthen our ties with our neighbors as well. By together facing our past, we can build a foundation for lasting peace and prosperity. It would be my honor to attend the proposed meeting, and I look forward to personally thanking your friend Arenvald for his dedication. I and my peers have much to learn from the example he has set. I gotta look something up. I gotta find out, when did I get that bear? When did that happen? Oh, fuck me. I'm not even logged in anymore. Damn it. Hold on a minute. Let's see, where's my mouse? I don't think it shows it in the thing there, but let's see. Whoa, they changed this. I have 95 mounts. Holy crap, why do I have 95 mounts? There it is. When did I get you? Does it say? Oh god, it was before they actually were keeping track of it, so it was before 2019. So it doesn't actually say when I got it. Damn. So it was a while ago. It was a fucking while ago. Holy crap. Oh, that's just this page on the Starlight Bear, man. That uses $12 on the store now. When did it come out? 2017. The Starlight Celebration of 2017 is when it came out. Oh, that was forever and a half ago. Holy fuck. Boing. So, how did you fare in the fringes? Blind? Why the blindfold? Are you blind, Ellie? What happened? They said that about me? It's rare for me to get such glowing praise, especially from renowned leaders like Sarisha and Maraz Nun. More importantly, though, they agreed to attend the meeting, and I've got you to thank for that. After all, I imagine it's hard to turn down an invitation when it's hand-delivered by the Warrior of Light himself. Before I get ahead of myself, though, I must remember that this is only the beginning. Bringing everyone together is one thing. Coming to an agreement on an extremely diverse issue is a different kettle of fish entirely, as Her Grace was quick to point out. But as she's taught me, if our cause is just and our hearts are true, those of like mind will surely answer the call. And answer if they answer if they have. While they are bound to be differences of opinion, I'm sure there's nothing we can't overcome if we put our minds to it. That was my glasses. I took them off and now I can't find... I understand that pain. That's happened to me so many times. To that end, I was hoping you could join us. If you've the time to spare, there are still a few loose ends Rockenfrid and I need to tie up beforehand, so we'll meet you at the palace as soon as we can. Just having you there will make a world of difference. Seems like with me, like that one Easter mount, the big giant egg. I never got that one because I was on a hiatus from 14 at that time. Here for our Wait. Here for our meeting, yes? Yes. Griffin statue, and then lioness statue.
So, while we all agree upon the importance of the ceremony, we recognize that the inclusion of Crania Lupi will be distressing for many. I, too, lost family at their hands, and I would never ask others to forgive and forget. But for all their crimes, they were Alamegans just like us. None made the decision to side with the Garlemald lightly.
They had a choice, and they chose to betray us. Who among us have not made a difficult choice? Who among us have not made difficult choices for kith and kin? And do not forget that Fordola chose to stand between us and a primal. What does that have to do with it? What does that have to do with it? Brothers and sisters, arguing will avail us not. The fate of Alamigo rests on my shoulders and yours. On those of every man, woman, and child that calls these lands home. To uphold our honor, to strive for prosperity, to protect our loved ones. We all know the weight of these responsibilities. It was the self-same weight which drove many of our people to serve our oppressors, misguided as it was. And though they chose a different, unconscionable path in the end, we all wanted the same thing. To deliver our families from persecution, that they might live to see one more day. Because another day is shame. Because another day in shame of self-hate and self-hatred was still better than none at all. The regretful dead are survived by their despair. A despair which threatens to drag us all into an abyss from where there is no escape. Know that it surely will if we welcome it into our hearts and out of disdain. Know that it surely will if we welcome it into our hearts out of disdain for those we cannot forgive. But we Alamegans will not be so easily defeated. We will stand united and conquer this menace.
I don't wanna.
Every Alamegan who fought and died did so in the hopes that one day we would be free. And we are free. We are free. By the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters, we are free. Free to lock away the pain and pretend it has no power over us until it festers and takes us in our beds. And free to lay it bare and let it breathe. To acknowledge and to mourn our people at their best and their worst. The past is ours to bear, all of it. For ourselves and for future generations, so that they needn't suffer like we did. Let us make Alamigo a nation where no man is left behind, where he can make all the wrong choices and still be afforded the chance to make a right one. I don't like that. I'm going to be grumpy, sour-faced guy. I'm going to smile.
I'm gonna smile too. Hey, Rabbi.
That went better than any of us could have hoped for. You have my gratitude for your part in the proceedings. But we both know that the real hero of the day, But we both know who the real hero of the day was. This was all Arenvald's idea, and it was his words that finally won over the naysayers. Now that we have the community leaders on our side, we should have a much easier time convincing the rest of the citizenry. Of course, holding the ceremony is by no means our final objective. No matter what we say, some will refuse to attend. It is my hope, however, that it will still serve to provide a measure of closure to us all, and to ease the plight of the vulnerable and ostracized. Speaking of which, you will recall the incident with Fordola and Alagana. The young girl she saved and her mother wished to thank her personally. Considering what happened last time, though, I have reservations. It would be a valuable opportunity to present a former skull in a more positive light. On the other hand, I don't need to tell you how unpredictable she can be. And that's before taking her echo into consideration. But that's a conversation for another day. Go and get some rest. You've earned it.
But I don't wanna. So I have, like, what? 2 more of these to do. What the hell? Oh, some foods. Okay. Something terrible has happened! He only left seconds ago! It's Fordola! She's escaped! She was accompanying a squadron out on the training exercise. One moment she was there, and the next, she was gone! I didn't think much of it at the time, but she's been acting strangely ever since she went to meet that mother and child. You know, the ones who wanted to thank her for saving the girl's life? When I told Commander Aldine about it, he went charging off to Alagana to ask them if they have any ideas where Fordola might be. Whoa, that was a long sentence to say in one breath. I thought about going after him, but when I heard you were headed this way, I reckoned it'd be better to send you in my stead. Godspeed, Warren.
I will save the day!
because that's what I do, damn it. Also, I fart. A lot. But we don't talk about that. I'm here. Oh, there you are.
Warren? I wasn't expecting to see you here. You've heard what's happened, then. Just as Fordola was beginning to earn our trust, she's given us the slip. As you may know, she wears a choker that is designed to do exactly that if it's... Wait. She wears a choker that is designed to do exactly that if its enchantment is triggered. It's supposed to prevent her from escaping.
As you may know, she wears a choker that is designed to do exactly that. Would help her give us... that was a weird sentence again.
It's supposed to prevent her from escaping. If I were to give the order, she would be dead within minutes, and she knows that. She took the risk anyway, so I have to believe she has a good reason.
That's what we're looking into now.
We were hoping Clarel and the young Lily here could shed some light on the matter.
Read, Featherhoof. God damn it. We'd like to ask you about your conversation with Fordola, if we may. Yes, of course. I know she's the butcher, was, at least, but it didn't seem right to go without thanking her. That's why I requested the meeting, to express my gratitude and my apologies. She was quiet at first, just stood there as we spoke, as if she weren't even listening. And then I mentioned the blasphemy, and she looked at Lily, and all of a sudden she clutched her own head and cried out in agony. The echo.
The echo.
Can you remember what you were thinking about at the time? A man. The one I saw in the city. What? Who? Did he have something to do with all those people panicking? Oh, was it Rudolph? I think he did. When I was waiting for you, I saw him. He was by himself. He looked poorly, so I asked if he was all right, and he said yes. He had a nice smile. They don't teach stranger danger in this world. Nobody in this world teaches stranger danger. He got up and started walking, but then... He was shouting and screaming. I was so frightened I didn't want to talk about it, not even to Mum. I wish you'd said something sooner. I'm sorry, Poppet. This is my fault for leaving you on your own.
The man who turned into a blasphemy, I'd wager. The girl saw him, which means Fordola has now seen him too.
There was one other thing. When Fordola was having her, a funny turn, she said something... Charlie? No, Charlotte, I think. Yes, that was it.
Ring any bells?
Can't say that it does. But if he has anything to do with the skulls, the Silver Griffin should have some information on him.
We'd best have a word with Ragnfrid then. Ragnfrid.
How do you pronounce that?
You've both been very helpful. I'd also like to thank you for being so kind to Fordola. She may not have said it, but I'm sure it meant a lot to her. I have a couple more things I'd like to ask, so I'll catch up with you later.
Okay, sure. Did you find your glasses, Ellie? Are you still blinded?
Charlotte, you say? Yes, the name came up during our recent investigations. As I recall, he served under the Viceroy during the occupation, and his whereabouts is currently unknown. I had an older brother, named Ansfrid, one of the Cronia Lupi.
Which would give him a connection to Fordola. Is there anyone who can tell us more about him?
Yes, an uncle who we recently helped find employment here in Alagana. He's actually the one who asked us to look for Charlotte. You'll most likely find him working at the Sleeping Stones. As it happens, I was planning to bring him something to eat. I'll join you there shortly.
Can you bring me something to eat? I'm actually quite. To be perfectly honest, I'm actually kind of hungry. I still wish I had some chicken nuggies, or some chicken tenders. Not chicken nuggies, chicken tenders, chicken fingers. Even though chickens don't have fingers, but still, that'd be so good right now. But I know I can't eat right now. If I try to eat right now, because like after this stream I have to go straight to bed, that would make my stomach and my IBS just terrible when I woke up. Which sucks, because I want to eat some chicken nuggies. Chicken tendies. Well, actually, my dog Angel found them and brought them to... Aw, that was nice of your doggo. See, if our cats had found our glasses, you know, mine or Cindy's glasses, we wouldn't find them again. In fact, one day we would find them in the future, and they would be all chewed up. And scratched.
Perhaps we should have asked what he looks like.
Still looking, eh? That's him over there.
You missed. You missed that giant rock, sir. How did you do that? With keys too. She steals them out of my bag and then brings them to me. Aww, how cute.
I hope we're not interrupting.
No, of course not. It's good to see you, Roggenfrid. My word, the Bull of Alamigo and the Champion of the Alliance. What brings such esteemed guests to our humble, quarry?
At ease, my good fellow. We merely wish to ask you about your nephew.
Charlotte? What's he done? You found him? No luck then. No luck yet then.
Is there anything else you can tell us? More about his childhood, perhaps?
Wasn't much of one, I'm afraid. Poor boy's life was ruined long before he had any say in the matter. His parents and I swore allegiance to Garlemald to secure ourselves and our kin citizenship. For all the good it did us here, living amongst our countrymen who treated us as pariahs. Took its toll on him and his brother, to be spat on as traitors by association. One thing led to another, and Onsfrid, together with most of his friends, joined the Imperial Army. That's how it started, you know. The Cranialupi, Gaius's loyal little pups.
You remember the names of those friends?
Yes, they had quite the reputation growing up. There was Emmeline, Rudolph, and the angry little girl who'd grown up to become the butcher herself, Fordola.
Charlotte was part of their group too, yes? But from what we've heard, he chose not to become a soldier.
Wouldn't have lasted a day in training. He knew that better than anyone, of course. Not that it helped him to feel any less guilty for turning his back on the others. He blamed himself for their deaths, for not stopping them when he had the chance, for not being strong enough to fight by their side. Maybe save them, maybe not. But he wasn't there, and he wished he had been. Then one day, he was gone. Wherever he is, I hope he's safe and well.
So do we. Thank you. The information you've shared should prove useful. And for you, I've brought some food. Why don't you call it a day and go and enjoy it with your family?
Sir, this is a rock.
Eat it! You motherfucker! That's all you deserve! Let him have the peace for now. Back to Alagana.
Where is Fordola? She's doing the dumb. Why would she do that? She's not being the smart. So far, if I had to compare the two stories, between the melee DPS and the healer role quest stories, I think I like the melee DPS one better so far. I liked playing around with a company of heroes. That was fun.
So not only was his brother a member of the Skulls, but Charlotte himself was a childhood friend of Fordola's.
I'm told he refused the support of the Silver Griffins as well. He's been trying to make his own way for some time now.
His brother and his friends died at Specula Imperatoris. Save for Fordola, and the gods only know how he felt about her after that.
Or how Fordola felt about Charlotte after seeing Lily's memories of him transforming into a blasphemy. Brother of a man she killed and a childhood friend besides. She thinks she's responsible for this. That's why she ran. To kill the beast.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm worried about her.
Fordola is a survivor and an outcast herself. Exactly the sort of person the Silver Griffins are trying to support. You've seen for yourself the sacrifices she's willing to make, and if you can learn to feel sympathy for her, maybe others can too.
I think we have enough information for the time being. Let's return to the city to plan our next move.
Okay. Ooh, this was a short one. That was a very short one. Goddamn. Can you imagine if I had, gotten here at level 89 and gone out of my way to do this, at level, and it was like, oh, we're done. Okay. Now, I do like these role quests that Endwalker gives, but I can only do them as like a, what's the word, like binging them, like being max level and then coming back and binging them all. If I had to like do them per level, ooh, some of these would just be unbearable. To come here, talk to like 5 people and then be done.
I have assigned a few of my soldiers to assist the Silver Griffins in investigating Charlotte's background. With luck, we will find him quickly, and then we can prepare for what must come after. We're all but certain Charlotte's the one who transformed into a blasphemy, and so there's naught to be done but to put him out of his misery. As for Fordola, I put Monago and her troops in charge of tracking her. Once they found her, they have my permission to lend whatever support they deem necessary. If it comes to it, I may ask you to join the search. Until such time, I ask that you take this opportunity to rest.
No, I don't want to rest. I want to go kill. Stabby death. Well, I guess heal, technically, but still. Oop, here we go. The finale. Thank goodness you're here. Commander Aldine needs to see you right away. Follow me. Okay, I'm following. Go, go, go.
Keep it contained until I arrive, but do not engage if you can help it. Understood?
That was Monago. Her unit has found Fordola, or rather, she has found them.
In fact, I have Fordola on the search party's links pearl. She wants a word with you.
Three-way calling. This is urgent, so be quiet and listen. The blasphemy, my friend, is right in front of us. I tracked him down, and when he spotted me, he started heading towards Specula Imperatoris. Look, Warren, I need your help. All right. She finally admitted it. Charlotte's not... He never wanted to hurt anyone, but this thing he's become is... I can't leave him like this. I've got to stop him, whatever it takes. Hey, wait till we get there. Do not engage. Is that clear? I owe you. Damn straight you do. This is Monago. Can you hear me? We've got the blasphemy surround... Uh-oh.
Ugh, it's on the move!
Get ahead of it, but maintain distance. We need to... Fordola, what are you doing? Fordola! Fordola!
There's no time to waste. They need our help.
Quest accepted! There we go. Oh. Going in an instance.
Radiata and Alagiri are not that far from Specula Imperatoris. If we let the blasphemy slip through our fingers, it doesn't bear thinking about. Oh, if we let the blasphemy slip through our fingers, it doesn't bear thinking about. And while Fordola is determined to slay it by her own hand, we can't allow her recklessness to put the lives of others in jeopardy. The time has come for action. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's proceed. Ooh, you got big. Hold the line for as long as you can. Commander Aldine and the Warrior of Light will be here any moment. Stay strong.
BAM!
Go Raban! Hi, I'm here to support.
You've done well. Leave the rest to us.
Yes, sir. Get the injured to safety.
Coward. Coward! Traitor to them! To everyone! Oh, here we go.
I wish there was another way.
So do I, but fighting's the only thing I'm any good at. Makes me wonder how I ended up with such a clever brother.
Too clever for my own good, maybe. Just the thought of going into battle, about getting hurt, about having to hurt other people.
He's a bleeding heart, our Charlotte. Sooner befriend a fly than shoo it away, much less kill it.
I could kill if I wanted to. I could. But you don't. And there's no shame in that. Leave the soldiering to us. I will show the Garleans what we're capable of, get the power and respect we deserve, and then things will change. They will. You'll see. We found a place for ourselves, and you'll find you'll find yours soon enough.
All right, that'll do. Everyone who's enlisted, meet back.
Oh, all right, that'll do. Everyone who's enlisted, meet back here tomorrow.
I'm sad.
He's sad.
I'm gonna have a sad walk. Still sad walking. My walking is sad. I'm now sad kneeling. In the end, what good did I do? They gave everything they had to give, while I hid, like a rat waiting for the storm to pass. Coward. Coward. Coward! Ooh-ah!
He ooh-wah'd.
Coward. Coward. Better dead. Better forgotten.
It's not your fault, Charlotte. It's not. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm the coward. The traitor. The butcher. I'll always be the butcher. Don't you dare, Fordola!
Nice dodge.
You don't get to end it. You don't get to give up. I won't let you. You have a lifetime to make amends and atone, to become something more than you were. But if you die here, you are everything they say, everything you believe. Is that what you want?
She's not going anywhere.
Wheelchair!
Arenvald, why are you here?
There's nowhere else I'd rather be. I can't fight by your side, but I can still cheer you on.
I've seen your past, Charlotte. How you were left behind while your friends rushed into battle.
It's bloody hard, isn't it? Wanting to do something so desperately with every fiber of your being, knowing that you should be able to. You should! But you can't. So you find another way to support them. Your way. You did that too, didn't you? You were there for them, even if it didn't feel like it, but you were, Charlotte. You were. As a friend of mine once said, not all heroes are forged in the fires of battle. The history of Alamigo is written blood. While we cannot change the past, we can change the future.
Well, if you believe Final Fantasy 13 too, you can change the past by changing the future. Which doesn't make any goddamn sense.
And for that, we must all play our part. All of us. You too, Fordola.
Ansfrid, Emmeline, one day we'll be together again. But not yet. You never hurt anyone, Charlotte. That's not who you are. You'll be remembered as the kind soul you always were. Blasphemy, Charlotte.
Here we go, baby.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, let's see if I can do this.
Go get him.
As one!
Gonna kill his ass now. Did you just do? Oh yeah, good idea. I forgot this one. Oh, shit. Oh, I got out. Sweet. Boink. Ah, fuck. There we... Not even you guys get attacks to stop that. That's not fair. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Nope. Finding is sapping Fordola's strength. Oh, fuck me. Can I swim with that? Oh, I can! Sweet. Oh, shit. Oh. Switch places! Ah, shit. Shit. What is this? Got it. Had a feeling.
Show them what we're made of!
I don't wanna, but okay. We got this. Epic. Epic. There we go. Epic. Ow. Ow. Got this. We got it. This one's actually a lot easier than the one I did as a melee DPS.
Epic.
Yeah, fuck, what's he doing?
Raw Tizona!
Ooh. Ow! This is hurting. Come on.
Try this!
Nice, Fordola!
Penitent Blade.
The penitent blade will slay.
Hooray! Uh-oh. That's the song that usually plays when emotional stuff is about to happen. Bye. Bye, dead friends of Fordola. Remember you said you owe me. Don't forget that. Thank you. I mean it. High five. Come on. High five. High five! Hell yeah. Jesus! That kid's way too excited to see Fordola. You may touch my child this once. I've been looking everywhere for you. Have you now? I don't know why. This little ending here I feel a little smiley about it. It's the song. The song wells up emotions. It does. I can't help it. Damn it. I even got the emotions in the eyes, too. Damn it.
We put down the last remaining beast spawned by the blasphemy. 'Tis a pity we could do naught but for those who turned. With that but that we were able to prevent further casualties is nothing short of a miracle. It's astounding, too, looking back at Charlotte's case. Though his existence spurred others to transform, he never attacked any settlements or travelers. Even when he went the change in the middle of a crowded street, those who were present escaped with minor injuries at worst. I think that deep down, his compassion is what kept the raging blasphemy at bay.
The only time he emerged from hiding was to journey to the place where his brother died. That's kind of a sadder story, shit.
Aye, it's clear he still retained some semblance of his former self. Another victim of the Empire's terrible legacy, along with his friends and so many others. But the Chronia Lupi wasn't the creation of the Imperials alone. Many of those youths sought a place with them because they were denied one with us.
That's why the memorial ceremony is so important. Sorry, I've heard this song so many times. This is the Stormblood theme. That's why the memorial ceremony is so important. It's our chance to face our past together, to give them in death what we couldn't in life. To not deny anyone a place in memory, even if it hurts or makes us feel ashamed.
You'll be attending, won't you?
I haven't been ordered to, so I suppose not.
In light of your leal service to Alamigo, I intend to have the conditions by which you are bound eased. Providing I am able to obtain approval, you will be granted a degree of freedom. At the very least, we should soon have no need for that choker.
There'll be no objections from me. You've done well.
If I didn't know better, I'd think you were smiling. Well, I for one couldn't be happier her efforts are being recognized. It gives me that much more motivation to continue my work with the Silver Griffins and bring the people of Alamigo closer together. Got to do my best to keep up with a certain little lordling, eh?
I think we've done enough for one day. Time we get some rest.
Are we gonna go to the party? What about the party, the ceremony? Did we get that ceremony? When's the ceremony? Oh. Speak to him again. Okay, fine. I'll just do that then, game.
Allow me, as both the guardian of Alamigo and as your sworn comrade, to express my thanks for coming to our aid in these desperate times. No matter what manner of disaster may befall us, your presence alone is enough to keep the flame of hope burning bright. Even someone on the very precipice of despair, such as Fordola, can find salvation in your guiding light.
Heavens forbid that people would stop throwing themselves in harm's way. Hang on a bit thick, aren't you?
Am I? Both Monago and Arenvald said much the same thing. I must be getting soft in my old age. In any case, it's safe to say we've all benefited enormously from your sterling work here. We couldn't ask for a better healer, or a better friend. Our ambassador in Radzat Han will be relieved to learn of our success here. If you happen to cross paths, give him my regards, would you?
Bye-bye. But what about the ceremony? They made a big deal about the ceremony. Where's this memorial? Wait, where's the memorial then? I'm confused. Is this one of those quests that like added something to the world? Is there like a memorial somewhere? Where's this ceremony? No, I'm confused. It'd be cool if this was one of those quests that added something to the world like that, but I don't see anything. Is it like a little wall or a monument? I mean, what do we got going on here? Nothing over here. Huh. Weird. Oh, no, wrong way. Wrong place. There we go. Oh, that's right. We got 1, 2, 3 more to do after this. Ooh, what should I level up next?
Greetings! How was it in Alamigo? Eliminating blasphemies, helping organize a memorial ceremony. They've kept you busy.
A fine example of going above and beyond the call of duty. I'll be sure to send word of your exploits to Ulda. Wait till the Sultana hears about this.
Her Grace will not be the only one to welcome this news. On behalf of the Grand Company of Eorzea and our allies, allow me to express my most heartfelt gratitude.
Yay! You can now dye the job-specific gear for level 90 healers.
Fuckaday!
Whee! So when it dies, does it dye the white part or the red part? Oh, it dyes the white part. That makes it useless, really. If it were me, just saying, as me, I would have switched it around. I would have kept it so it keeps the white part, but you can change the red because it's a white mage. You know, they wear white. I mean, come on. Why would you change that part of it? I'm not trying to die. That seems the weird one to me. I mean, doesn't it? Am I the only one who thinks that? I think that's a strange one. That's a strange one to me. So here comes the question, and I want to put it to you guys, because you guys are the audience and you watch what's going on and stuff like that. You know, you get to choose what you want to watch. Which should I do next? Should I go for physical range DPS, my bard, so that I can help the domans? Should I work on leveling up... Who's this? The tank, so I can help the Gridanians? Or should I level up magical DPS, you know, either red mage or summoner, so I can help the Ishgardians? Who do you think I should do next? I want your input. Tank, melee, or magic? Ranged melee or magic. Oh, let me look at the pictures again. Who's on each? No, just, yeah. So Liz thinks magic DPS. Helping out the Ishgardians next, do you think? I wouldn't mind leveling up Red Mage. Or Summoner, for that matter. And I think we'll go with that. I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea. We will level the hell out of Red Mage next time. But for now, we need to end this stream. We need to say goodbye for the time being. Pardon, please. Dooby-doo, shooby-doo, dooby-doo. Where's the dose? There's the dosing. There we go.
as Featherhoof is doing now, as Final Fantasy Featherhoof is doing now, real life Featherhoof must go to bed. I got work in a couple of hours, so I need to go get a couple hours of sleep. So I'm taking off. But before I take off, and before we talk about what's coming up tomorrow, because remember, tomorrow's multiplayer Saturday, I'm going to talk about what we talk about at the end of every live stream. Plug time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and everything in between, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, then please consider stopping over at my Patreon, patreon.com/featherhoof_gaming, where for just a couple bucks a month, not only can you help support the channel, help it grow, help me get better equipment for the studio and whatnot, but you get something back in return, from exclusive access to a Discord channel, early access to videos, exclusive patron-only unedited versions of all my videos, being a voice on multiplayer Saturdays, which is tomorrow, stuff like that. But if none of that entices you, you could, of course, instead subscribe to this channel right here on Twitch, which will give you the ability to kill ads, because let's face it, who doesn't love killing ads? And it gives you access to the emoticons being spammed by Liza and Liza. Also remember, if you're an Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming subscriber, you can subscribe to one channel every 30 days for free, so why not make it this one? Costs you nothing extra, kicks a little bit back to the channel, and you still get access to the emoticons, so win-win. But if you have absolutely no money to spend, I understand. Money can be tight, I get that. But you can still support the channel for free. Absolutely, no pooping. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. First off, by sharing it. Then people know the channel is here, they know what we do, about the emoticons that Liz is still spamming for them. Help grow the community, because the bigger the community, the more we can do with more people. And feedback. Feedback and constructive criticism helps out immensely. Keeps the channel growing, keeps it moving forward. More importantly, keeps it from moving backwards. And you can do so when this episode shows up on YouTube later, where in the comment section below, you can let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, things you'd like to see more of, less of, or just other games you'd like to see played on the channel. And that is my shtick. That's my spiel. I'm out of here for today. We got one more day in the live streaming week. That is tomorrow. That is Multiplayer Saturday. And that game tomorrow is Monster Hunter Rise, because as of today, they added a new collaboration event with Universal Studios Japan, and it's got a really cool looking longsword, a really cool looking bow, and some really nice looking armor for both Hunter and Palamute and Palico combined. And I want some. So I hope you join me for that. I hope you'll come back tomorrow. For all those people who want to play Monster Hunter Rise on the Switch, I didn't double dip and buy it on PC, so if you have it on PC and you're all like, yeah, I can't wait to play it for we can't, sorry, but, But, so I'm looking, plus the USJ event doesn't come to the PC version of the game until like late February, so. But still, that's what we're going to do tomorrow, and I hope you join me. But, to do that, we have to get to the future, and to get to the future, we need to end now. So, once again, thank you so much for hanging out with me, for being here. Always appreciated. Love playing games with you. Thank you so much to Liz and Blackfoot for doing the event with me. Thank you so very much. So until next time, take care. Have yourselves a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or sleep, whichever one you're heading towards. I will see you all next time.